Hello and welcome to Street Strays. I know you're used to seeing one spawn a leap on this day, but not today. No, no, no. We're playing some Street Strays. Street Strays is a one-page RPG that I made. You can get on itch.io for free. For free, 50. You can actually download it. It's a lot of fun. The expansion packs will be at cost, but pretty low cost. Last expansion packs will come with additional cats that you can play with their quirks, as well as one free mission. So there is supposed to be two expansion packs. I've got the cats all figured out, and I'm still trying to work on Street Strays Dog Edition. Mind you, this is Street Strays the Meow Edition. The dog
the good
edition.
edition.
The good edition. We're gonna go around the table, let everyone introduce themselves, where we can find them, and their cats that they will be portraying. They will tell us one fun fact about their cat. Who would like to go first?
Natalie.
Dark Aardvark, tell us about yourself, where we can find you, and a little fun little fact.
You're gonna let Robin get away with that?
Yep.
I was
You're gonna
telling Saito
let-
last night after you
you're
hung
gonna
up,
let Robin get
Somebody's got to play the fighter.
You're
who
gonna
just,
let
knocks
you're gonna
down
let
doors
Robin-
and charges into the
Yep.
room.
But you're gonna let Robin be your boss.
Listen, I asked who wants to go first. Listen.
Yeah.
And you didn't get it.
I even gave people a few seconds to
Anyway.
jump in.
Anyway. My name is Natalie, also known as Dark Aardvark. You can find me here right now and in the Discord, which you should join if you are a cool person.
Agreed.
And eventually for this, Rogue Nebula, when that debuts. But I'm playing Cleopatra, and you should know, this is my neighborhood. And I'm a little Sphinx cat.
Short and stout.
No, I'm quite lithe, thank you.
Here is my hand.
I
Here
get
is my
I get
snout.
way too much food laid out for me, and I do not overeat. I take the perfect amounts, and that's how I stay in this trim. I don't have the luxury of fur to hide my crimes. Like
Oh, can someone please clip that? That's so. Claws are out. My God.
I'm assuming bobcats have really short tails, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Is Rita going next? Is that what I heard?
Oh. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Raging Rita, and you can find me here on Wednesdays playing your wonderful sorceress Azure Fate, but not tonight. I am playing a tuxedo cat named, yeah, that's right, Jane Bond. You can just call me Jane Bond for short.
What's it short for?
For Jane Bond. Get it?
I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna enjoy this too much.
that was fucking amazing.
I can already tell I'm gonna enjoy this way too much. All right. What's a fun fact about Jane? Oh, at the whole yes, you have to call her short by you call her Jane Bond for short. That's right. That's her fun fact. All right, Robin, tell us a little about yourself, where we can find you, and give us a fun fact about the cat you'll be playing tonight.
Okay, I'm playing Dr. Claw. She is a bobtail cat. She is a very. They are all out to get her. The humans and their minions, their various minions. Fun fact: they stole part of her tail. That is why my tail is so much shorter than the other cats, because the humans with their devious ways stole part of it. I will have my revenge.
Don't worry, they probably just added it onto somebody else's tail, so it'd be longer.
Silence!
I've seen. I talked to someone outside before, and I think they took their balls. So I mean, we're doing pretty good. Because I don't think female cats know what they go when they get something taken from them.
Testicles.
Yeah, I don't think they know when they got something taken from them. They just know. I'm excited for pussy. All right. Well, excuse me while I pander for a minute. Hello, my name is Milady Saito. You can watch us here. We play tabletop games on Mondays, Wednesdays, and hopefully soon every other Friday with Rogue Nebula. That would be great. It's coming up. It's gonna happen. If you're into playing some tabletop games, you should join the Discord. There's a link down below. Click the Discord and it'll send you a link to get in. We have wonderful mods here and there that'll help get you into a role as soon as possible. We also have some games that are coming up for opportunity for sign up. If you are interested in a long but one-shot game, there's actually a super cool start-to-finish game that's going to be on the 25th of this month. And you can play the whole day rolling dice. You go from level 3 to 9 to 14 to 18. It's a pretty fun way to get through your character and maybe test out a character that you're wanting to test out. Either way, we've got 2 people who are signing up currently. So, don't miss out on the opportunities. I can restart your dice. Everyone should be at 1. Okay. That's all I can think of at this time. Alright.
I want to know if we get the wheel.
I mean, do you get the wheel? Not in its general sense, no. When it comes to Street Strays, you do get some opportunities. You can get rerolls, that's fine. But rerolls do not work like in D&D, where you can reroll, you get to reroll 1 dice. Maybe that's the reroll that you need. You know what I mean? Maybe that's the 1 dice that would have murdered you. I guess we'll never we'll find out. So there's some cool things that you can get. You get rerolls. You can get, oh gosh, I have to get my list out. There's stuff. Not the same, but still opportunities and boons. You must go, cheerio, cheerio. Okay. Let's get into it. Alright, being that you get rerolls in this game, that means you just get flat rerolls.
Flat rolls.
Raging Rita, who would you like to give the rerolls to?
I want to give 2 to each one of us, but you.
Around for the table. Provide them, please, bar wench.
Okay.
Oh no, there we go.
Alright. Now let me get the music building. Once again, so this is a reroll that will let you reroll 1 dice. So that means if you have 6 dice and you need 1 of those dice rerolled, you can. Could be, but if you need 3 of those dice rerolled, you have to use 3 rerolls. It's painful.
It's a ripoff.
Listen, if it's a natural 1, you'll know. Sometimes
It's
it'll
a
save you.
ripoff. I think you should give us some kind of discount.
It's a work in progress. You accept it. You get what you get.
I see. This is where it goes.
You get what you get. The standard rules used to D&D.
You named James Bond, but you're or Jane Bond, but you're really more of a mafia boss.
James? Did somebody say James? James used to be my brother.
I thought she was gonna say boyfriend.
He's my brother.
He used to be my husband. Where is he now?
He stole
None of
my
your
shtick.
business.
Scarface was my brother. My boyfriend.
Oh my god.
I was the little friend.
I was the little friend. That's right.
Oh my god. All right.
All right. All right.
Let's get into it.
All right.
At the beginning, everyone had an opportunity to choose what they were going to encounter. They chose to go with the more wonky type of story to have to deal with when it comes to cats. So that is what they'll be doing. We're gonna... Now, Cleopatra is an outdoor cat. Okay? And while she doesn't have to deal with the owners, Doc Claw and Jane Bond deals with the owners in a certain blue house. Now, they let them out every once in a while, but they really don't know.
You mean I escape?
But they really don't have the power to leave whenever they want to. Not like
I could leave whenever I want to.
Not like the dog. Anytime the dog
Yes.
asks to be left, they will let the dog right out the back door. It's almost suspicious when you think about it. Why is it that the dogs get all the power?
For they are foolish.
See, most of the time, or many years back, there is legend that the cats had the power, and they ruled over the humans, and they told the humans what to do. In fact, Cleopatra has explained this very detailedly to the other cats. But for whatever reason, in this area, it seems to be completely confused. See, here the dogs get to be let out when they want. They get to eat whenever they want. And when they ask for treats, they get them when they want. It is not the same. They don't listen. The humans don't listen. However, it's been strange lately. See, the outdoor dog in Fence 3 has been talking a lot with the dog on Fence 2. And miraculously, now Fence 4 has a dog in it. It's almost like they're talking and multiplying. Now, that's no good for the cats in this area. Because more dogs, more problems. And they don't even clean up after themselves. Do you know they poop? And they just leave it?
They poop outside, where I walk, where I frolic,
They don't.
where I hunt prey.
Those nasty little creatures.
There's dog shit everywhere. At least I have the common decency to go in one central location. Anyway, sorry. You were saying?
You were correct. You were absolutely correct. That's right.
Infernal monsters.
And it's just strange that they've been talking more, and now that there's 4 in the neighborhood. Did I say 4?
Their inane chatter will drive me to distraction.
See, these 3 little kittens. These cats woke up to find that there is another puppy, now in Fence 6. That officially makes them outnumbered 6-3. Now in this neighborhood, that is not okay. See, when these cats have normally ruled the neighborhood, And last time they talked to Gadget, the first dog.
Gadget!
He seemed so playful and excited, in fact, almost obnoxiously. But now, it seems that this golden retriever may not be as innocently dumb as he appears.
I fell for it. He'd bring me extra treats and share them. I thought he was just stupid oaf, but he was lulling me into a sense of comfort and complacency.
As these three cats sit on a fence line, seeing the 6 dogs now, each one in their area, one of them notices a strange thing. I think Gadget has been getting out. Looks like there's a hole underneath Gadget's fence. Has he been the reason that the others are coming?
He is breeding an army.
I leave it to our 3 cats to know.
Gadget! But
Rita's
imagine it's a
losing
fuzzy
her
paw.
shit. Rita's losing her shit.
I've heard tale of this. It's the litterful movement. It's where dogs are worried about being outnumbered, so...
It's alright, you know, we could always get a litter of our own. You know what I mean?
We're 3 ladies, and I was spayed as a responsible owner does.
Thought
Yeah,
you
yeah.
said
Again,
you
I don't know
didn't
how many times we have to go through this.
I thought you said you didn't have an owner. What else have you been lying about, Cleopatra?
I do have... Listen, you spend enough time with them and their vernacular runs off on you. Rubs off. I have to play along so much, sometimes I forget myself when I am so... Look! Rolling in his own excrement again! Filthy, filthy creatures. This is why human ancestors rightly worshipped us. I've shown you the artwork in the family home.
Indeed, we are majestic, I say as I lick my own butt.
With one paw, just your one hind
Yeah,
paw, just like
yeah.
raised way up in the
Raise
sky.
that way up.
Agreed.
Well, you know, we could always talk to the owners. Go get him out of here. Get him out of here. I need the extra attention.
Well, you can talk to yours. My human roommate. Mine is off on expedition again, so I have the place to myself. And yes, that means the food bowls are overflowing. And no, you cannot come and eat so much you vomit.
I stare around balefully. Talking to the humans is useless. That's why the dogs are able to outsmart them.
Hmm.
Well, I'm getting a
They're not
different...
even sensible enough to have fur.
I'm
I
getting
mean,
a different
sorry,
points of
Cleopatra.
view of the
You?
dogs. Starting
What
to
was that
see
thing?
the dogs in a different light.
I see. I'm saying we need to frame them.
Maybe we should make them our friends. That they could wait on us while the humans are gone. They could go get us some food. They could wait on us hand and foot. And I saw that one over there licking the other one.
They
so-
outnumber us 2 to 1. They will have us trapped in our homes. Like,
Not if we
I don't
play our
like.
cards
I don't know what.
right.
Like things that are trap places.
You know, not if we play our cards right.
You
And
see
if we don't, we wind up a snack inside of a self poop covering monster.
you see the dog that's literally in this, like on the fence yard of this one that you're standing at, he walks over and he just lifts his leg and pees right on the fence. There.
The disrespect.
How offensive. I slap my paw down on the fence. We must divide and conquer.
I think, what's the one thing they love more than their dogs? Their children. What if something happens to a child in the neighborhood and we frame a dog? I bet poor Fido will go back to the shelter.
Nah, we don't want to go there. We can think of something else out.
They
Hey,
can make a
Pooch!
new child if anything terrible happens.
Hey, Pooch, don't you want to be our friend? We like you, Poochie.
Roll me a d6.
At best, you're gonna get a sausage.
I got it, too.
That's the
Oh, boy.
proper term for a dog genitalia?
Oh, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here's a cat. There's a cat. And there's a cat. Hey, cat! Cat!
Is this what? Is this Gadget? Is this
No.
Gadget the dog?
Nope.
No. Okay.
And he like reaches, he leans up his leg and he pees again. But he has no more pee left, but he's still doing it. He's like, my cat!
Oh.
Mine area, cat! Get out of mine! This is my area. My area.
We're not
What?
in your area. We're in our area, which is up here. You can't make it up here.
Yeah.
I
This is
hiss.
our
I
area.
hiss loudly.
My area, cat! This is mine, and this is mine. You see him rushing around, just
You know,
Trying
dog,
to
I hear
mark
human
everything.
children are delicious. You should try one.
oh, delicious. Yes. This is also mine. And he goes around and he squeaks. the
Rend
toy.
their flesh.
You hear the squeak, squeak, squeak. It's the most, out of all things that you've had to deal with when it comes to these
Ugh.
animals, it's the
I can't stand that
Squeak.
infernal noise.
squeak, 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 squeak. And every
Yes.
once in a while, you're in the middle of like him talking, like, mine, 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 mine.
Imagine that every day while you're trying to worship Ra.
Squeak, mine. This is mine. This is mine. Squeak, 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 squeak.
The only two
Although
words they know is mine and food.
This creature has given me an idea.
Do
What if we
tell,
were-
Doc. What do you think?
What if we were to take their toys, and place them far away, far
Oh.
away?
Yes.
Yes.
With
and,
no
and
chance to
who's-
relax their minds.
And who do you think's gonna go back there and pick them up? Huh? I ain't going back there with that
Oh, well,
big
I
old-
can get out at night. They will be in their homes
Oh, right.
with
all
their
right,
humans.
right.
Some of them kenneled, like this one.
You see the
Yes.
German Shepherd jump up on the fence and like kind of looks like he's gonna show you the toy, and he's like, ah, squeak, squeak, mine is mine. You thought you almost had it, didn't you? It was,
Mm.
could have had it, but it was mine.
Yes, darling, you've bested us again.
Cats are so stupid.
Hey, buddy, tell me what your favorite toy is. What do you got back there? Got some good stuff?
Yes, tell us, dog. What is your favorite toy?
He kind of like gives like a blank stare and says, toy? Oh, no. These are my things. This is my stuff. This is my stuff. I show you my stuff. You can't have my stuff.
Oh, look, it's the mail carrier.
The mailman. The dog like turns real quick and then rushes over to the other side of the fence and just starts barking wildly. There's no mail carrier. It was just a car that drove by.
Yeah.
And you just hear him like, not
It
on
was
this
the
my watch!
milkman.
Not on
It was
my
the
watch!
milkman. It was the milkman.
Yes.
And,
Well,
and
that
they
was a
don't
good.
have milk.
And the
That was a
little
good
s-
attempt at getting information from him, but
Little schnauzer on the other
Should have
side of the
known.
fence. You hear him say, "What? There's a mailman? Get out of here, mailman! Get out of here, mailman! And the next thing you know, you hear the sounders like, yeah, get out of here, mailman! You're not welcome! And the next fence down turns around and says, did you say the mailman's here? Oh, fucking hate that guy! And you hear him
All
start.
right.
Next thing you know, all 6 are just barking wildly.
That was really good, Cleo. I like that.
But incessantly and not stopping.
Unfortunately, it will go on for a while.
Well, while they're distracted, should we try to plug up this fence situation?
I don't think we want to let them know we're onto it yet.
I think I'll just get up here on top of the fence and watch.
Although
and
it would be
bark.
good to plan how we are going to.
Yes.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get up on top of the fence and I'll watch the dogs to make sure they don't come back, and y'all figure out what you're gonna do about the fence.
I think we can all figure it out about right here. Or retire to some place less noise polluted.
Yes.
Mailman, I told you
Please.
get out of here. I said get out. No one even wants you here. I don't know why you keep coming to buy. I said get out. Do you see him? I can smell him. I know. I've been here this whole time. He keeps coming around here. I keep telling him to get out of here. No one likes you.
All right, so first plan is we'll sneak out tonight and hide their toys. Second plan, we smear a child in peanut butter and let one of them out of the gate. Nature takes its course. Dogs are gone.
They'll just lick the kid. Come on, come on. I think we better worry about that hole.
The child will probably cry, though, and that's really what we need. Rending the flesh would be helpful in the cases, probably expedite things. But
All right, well, you guys
Well-
put the plans together, and I'm gonna get up here on the fence. And then let me see what's going on with these dogs.
all right.
So Jane's gonna jump up on the fence and look over. What does
So-
she see?
So you're going to the You're already on the fence. So you're going to
Okay.
another side of the fence.
I'm just walking along the railing, checking out all of it.
Roll me a d6.
Okay.
Roll me potato salad.
Roll me potato salad. You're muted.
That's good. I got a 5.
A 5, that is a success. So you walk saunterly across this fence with no problem. You've done it multiple times. It's not as graceful as normal, but it's enough to get the job done. When you get across the fence, what do you do next?
I'm looking at the dogs. What do I see?
They're just barking. Still barking. You've known.
Yeah, look at these dogs. They just keep on going, and I don't see the human anywhere.
Yes, it was a ruse. To get him to leave us alone for a few moments.
What? What if we took one of the toys? What is that name? The name of that dog? The one that
What
was
if we
just
frame
here
another
showing-
dog for stealing the toy?
Yes. Yes, that's what I was going to say, Cleopatra.
Great mind.
Yes. Divide and conquer.
You know what we should do? I got a really good idea. I think what we should do is get that rope that's down there on the bottom and stick it underneath the fence so they can play tug of war between the two of them.
I have a better idea. Well, they're all distracted. I'm going to try and steal it.
Okay, you jump down. Roll me a d6 for jumping down to make sure it's a soft landing. Be very bad.
Woo! There we go. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I'll give you the most eloquent eulogy at your funeral if you roll poorly.
This goes poorly.
All right. That's a 5.
Okay, 5. It is a success. You do land. It's not a perfect landing, but it is good enough.
Good enough.
Ugh. Wow.
You do.
Slobber.
I say you do miss a landmine, if you know what I mean. So you land just perfectly away from one of those. And you're like, oh god.
Can I grab the toy?
Make a run for it. Are you trying to be sly? So you're trying to be quiet, right?
Yes.
So roll me a d6 one more time for stealth.
For stealth,
Yep.
what do I look like? A
I mean-
cat?
I
5.
mean, 5.
A cat that isn't Harper?
You do manage to stealthily grab the. You're going for the rope toy, correct?
Was that the one he was just playing with?
No, the one he's playing with is squeaky toy.
How's that? Is it here? Did he drop it like when
Yeah.
he was running over?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm grabbing that one.
The second you grab it, it squeaks.
Choose you.
You see this dog just.
Well, there's 2 of us now.
You see this dog turn, and it's almost immediate, and he says, "No, mine!" And he takes off running towards you.
And so Jane's gonna go, here, doggy, over here, and I'm gonna do my little tail, like trying to wave at it.
Okay, roll me for distraction. Ugh.
Good doctor, drop it and run.
It's a 1.
Oh no! The
You have
distraction.
a reroll.
Yes.
I'm gonna use my reroll.
Oh, these maybe are not the best.
It's a 3.
There we go. A 3, it's still a fail, but it's not. At least it doesn't add to your 9 lives.
Okay, good.
So
I didn't fall off the fence.
that's right. You didn't want to be a part of the cat catastrophe issue, I guess. So, all right. There is no distraction. This dog is running straight at you.
How do I know if this dog's human is home?
I will let you. What house do you? There's 8 houses.
I mean, I don't know. Isn't this in one of the backyards?
Yep.
So whichever house's backyard this is.
Roll me a d6. Sorry.
4.
A 4? I would say you're unsure about this one. You're actually not really sure this person, like, they're you know that someone lives here, but they're real kind of a shut-in. The only time you see him is when they let out the dog.
Okay. How close are my humans?
How close are your humans?
Yes.
Your humans are. Oh, what house? Because the German Shepherd is the first house. Gadget is house 3.
So I'm in house 3?
I mean, if you live with Gadget, yes.
Okay.
Which makes sense with your name.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no IP infringement here.
There we go.
It's legally distinct. Doot, 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 doot.
I will. Yeah, I'll drop the toy.
Well, that plan is ruined. Clearly, we're gonna have to murder a child.
Okay, you drop the toy.
Yep.
Okay, it's running. It's running at you. You drop the toy. It obviously is distracted. It wants to go for the toy first before it goes after you, which is great, right? So you can make your getaway if you need to.
Yeah, I will.
Roll me a d6.
2. I'm gonna use one of my rerolls. 5.
Imagine how important those rerolls are now. Huh?
Right?
Huh?
18.
Super important.
So as you you jump up, you manage to get past the dog pretty quickly. It's chasing behind you, but it's way slow with this squeak toy in its mouth. But it is a little uneasy, like as it chases after you, right? And you hear squeak, 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 squeak. It's just running.
Stop
with
chasing, you'll have to drop your ball. Your efforts are futile, K9.
Oh, there is another one. That's what it is. Okay. I was wondering what that feeling was.
To catch your prey, you need to give up possession of your ball. In which case, one of your other friends might come and take it. Claim it as theirs. You have the ball now. You've scared the dickens out of Dr. Claw.
Dr. Claw,
Yes, well, I didn't want it. Gadget told me to get it. I say to the dog.
How nefarious. Look, your friend was already trying to steal it. And then while you're distracted, tearing poor Doc Claw limb from limb, and we get to see what cat stuffing is.
Roll me a persuade.
Your friend will will steal your toy.
Roll me a d6 for your persuasion.
Mine or Natalie?
Natalie.
I got a 3.
Use a reroll.
Do we take the better of the two?
You only have one dice right now.
Right, but if I do a reroll, do we take the better of the two?
Oh, you just re-roll it completely.
And I'm just stuck with whatever the second one is?
Yep. So it could be a 1.
YOLO!
Here we go.
Oh shit, I got a 6!
All right. It turns around and he pauses for a moment. Well, that don't make sense. Gadget gave me toy.
And apparently regrets it. I would secure the ball and go deal with Gadget post-haste.
He takes the ball and he goes up to the house and he scratches on the door. You see after a while a person comes to the door and it's like, the German Shepherd comes squeaking in. The door shuts behind him. The schnauzer on the other side of the door is like, so is there like no mail carrier outside? Has anyone seen the mail carrier?
Yes, I believe they are sneaking around the other side of the house.
I should have known.
That was a fool. So there'll be another 3/4 hour before the mail person comes around.
You hear a tiny little voice shout. You're pretty sure it's the puppy that shouts, "What are we doing? What are we doing?" And you hear like a deep barrel say,
Existing on the brink of a civil war, puppy. That's what you're doing.
Oh my God! It's a little one. It's a little one.
Yes, they turn into the big one.
They're making more.
Yes, that's why we convene the meeting.
the big bulldog in the house 6 turns around and says, "Hey, hey, hey, hey! Bigger problem, bigger problem! Garbage truck, garbage truck, garbage truck, garbage truck!" Everyone's like, "Oh, garbage truck!"
Oh Lord, is it Wednesday already?
And you hear barking, loud barking over and over. "Garbage truck, get here! Garbage truck, garbage truck, garbage truck, garbage truck!" They're always stealing my owner's stuff. They just put it out there. They just take
All
it.
the best amount stuff. All the best amount stuff goes away. They take it.
Just take it.
Oh my God! It's that stinky truck, and look at they're having way too much fun.
Give me back my mom's stuff.
Stop! Now's the time to take that toy. They're distracted by the garbage truck.
I took the toy inside, but I suppose we could frame
Yes.
another.
We've already
Yes.
planted the seed for the two of them to have beef. And if the dogs are attacking each other, well, the humans will start having issues with each other, and they might move, and more cat people might move in. Sorry. We do get carried away when we're together.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Yes. I wonder, though, perhaps we're going about this all wrong. Instead of fixing that hole, what if we were to make more holes?
Indeed. If their civil wars to kick off, they have to get to the battlefields.
Well, and perhaps the humans will start to think the dogs are making too many problems in their fences. And that perhaps they will become a problem.
It is their children, their dogs, and then their homes that they value most. I like this. Yes.
Who made the hole? It was the dog, or you think it was the human?
I'm pretty sure it was the dog, but humans are weird.
Hear the small dogs yap once more. "What are we barking at? What's going on? I'll bark just because we're barking. I'm barking with you.
I'm helping!
I'm helping." And you hear the lab gadget turn around and say, "Good job. You're a good boy. He's a good boy." Welcome to the neighborhood.
Is the new dog's name Penny?
We don't know yet, but it can be. You want to, you've been such a good boy.
Hey, I say, Gadget.
Do you walk over to that fence, the third fence?
I do.
Okay, roll me a d6. Just don't fall. You're a cat. Be very embarrassing.
That's a 6.
6. Perfect. No one's asked you dice yet, so you're good. As you get over to Gadget's fence, Gadget looks up and says, "Oh! Look who's back! Are you ready to come inside? Come inside. I think you should come inside. You walk around too much, and you walk around and it's really dangerous, and Dad and Mom doesn't really like it because they really worry about you."
Gadget. Did you know? Oh, what's the name of the other dog? Do I know?
You don't know the puppy, not yet.
Oh, no, not the puppy. The dog, the German Shepherd.
Oh, the German Shepherd? Um, I don't know how to say fluffy in German. Swaz.
Zoftig?
Zoftig?
Floofenfurry, I don't know.
Floofenfurry, we'll take it. Floofenfurry. Floof and flurry. And furry.
Blauming. Blaumig.
Floofenfurry.
Yes, Flufen said that you could have their rope.
Well, I don't need a rope. You know I got my own rope.
Yes, but theirs is so much better.
Not anymore, you don't. I got the rope.
You know I got my rope. My rope is pretty good. And he's playing with it, he's flipping it around. He's like, I just got this last night. It's super important to me. I like my rope.
Well, I suppose if you want to deal with an inferior rope, you can.
And you hear the little snouser on the other side. You got a rope?
Are we close enough for that?
If you want to walk over, yeah.
Well, yes, yours is nice, but his has all sorts of fun smells on it that yours smells like human things.
Roll me D6.
His.
Good. I assume you're talking while you're walking. That's why it's coming.
Yes. I'm Alan Sorkining it.
Cleopatra is not just walking, she's parading.
4.
Strolling.
4? Yes. So, it's not the most elegant of walks that you've ever had, but it's probably because the constant banging on the fence because of the anger for the
Yes.
the garbage man.
It's quite difficult to sashay when they're carrying about.
I'm super excited. Did you know the new neighbors got a little friend?
Yeah, and you should make him break in the new rope.
Maybe you guys should play tug of war or something with your rope. Don't you think that would be fun?
But they're on that side of the fence. I can't play tug of war.
Well, just stick it under the fence.
Well,
You
there's
can
those holes. In
dig.
fact, I think you guys should all dig holes so you have access to hang out with each other like we do.
That's a great idea. That's a really good idea.
Then you could play tug of war and all that to your heart's content.
Yes, and then you could all be in the same place when the mailman attacks.
Very smart, very smart, very smart. And he pauses for a minute and he's like, you can tell there's something processing in his mind, in Gadget's mind, and then he does like a circle. He does like a little circle. And then he makes like hard eye contact with the three of you cats. And he starts pooping.
Well, I guess conversation over. Good day, Mr. Gadget. And then I pointedly, I aim my butthole right at it as I walk away.
No, it doesn't have to be over. I just gotta, when the feeling hits, you gotta take.
Sounds like you need more fiber, darling.
Gadget, must you in front of company?
I mean, you gotta go, you know?
Nature calls!
But did I hear that one of your friends doesn't have their own rope?
Oh, what a sad day. What a sad day indeed.
Who was that?
Who are you talking to? The little puppy jumps up and down on the fence.
Yes, the puppy.
You there, urchin, what's your name?
What's your name? You're a real funny looking dog.
I have never been so offended my entire life. I am not a dog.
The man in the back arches really.
Oh,
I am a cat. We are superior to your kind. Do not listen to whatever the other canines tell you. They are indoctrinating you, brainwashing you. You are, in fact, supposed to be subservient to us. I have plenty of documentation in the form of pictures in the interior of my domicile.
my
You'll have to take my
mom!
word for it.
My mom ate one of you. That's why she had to go away.
Well, your mom is a heinous bitch, and I'm glad she's gone.
But all
See, we would have had more people. We would have had more of a team, but his mom ate one of us.
oh no.
Yes.
My mom was not from here. My mom was in this farm area. Like it was really good. I had a lot of room to run, but I had a
You
lot
came
of brothers
from a
and
farm?
yes, and I had a lot of brothers and sisters, and then
You know.
and then she said she said when you grow up, just remember, cats are toys.
Nah,
Yes, and what happened to her?
nah,
And what happened to
nah,
your mother? Do you want to be disappeared like your mother? Sounds like a good way
nah. Your mother
to go
gave you
through
some
that.
wrong
But
information, kid.
there is a secret in these parts for the puppers to get around. Is to dig a hole under the fence. And you can have your big family, all of you together. Your new found family.
Roll me a d6.
Four.
That sounds like fun. Will it take a long time?
Well, not if you get the bigger dogs to help.
Say, just start digging, kid. They'll get involved. Don't worry.
Are you gonna come down here and play with me?
Oh heavens, no.
Will you help me
Nah.
dig the hole?
Oh,
No,
heavens,
that's below my pay grade. I have people like
Mhm.
I have others that dig holes.
Yeah, we have creatures that dig holes for us.
Now that you're looking at this dog, for its response, it seems pretty unintelligent. But now that you look at it, it's pretty large. Pretty large.
Okay.
Probably a Great Dane of some sort.
That is correct. It is a Great Dane puppy.
And you're a child.
Yes? Giants.
I think so.
And your name is Excrement because you never gave me one, so I'm gonna choose one for you, and it seems fitting. Excrement. It's beautiful, isn't it? Flows
Oh,
off the tongue.
my mom called me Killer.
Oh, you do not have the heart of a killer. I'm sorry. You do
Oh.
have the heart of Excrement, though.
I actually had to be separated from my mom and from my brothers and sisters and given a home separately because I kept biting them.
Really?
That kind of
Interesting.
kind of behavior is encouraged around these parts. That's why they sent you here. Biting is a term of among canines, not amongst us. Us, you lavish with gifts.
It's really good for your teeth. So see that porch over there? That one that
No, we
comes
want
Why
them
out
to be
don't you
biting
come
each other.
down and play with me? You see
Why
his
don't you go
paws.
chew on that porch?
You see his paws slam against the fence. Roll me a d6, everyone.
5.
5. You stay on the fence, Cleopatra. but the fence rattles.
6.
You stay on the fence, and you manage to hold on tight, Jane Bond. Dot Claw.
5.
So you manage to stay on the fence, but you hold on tight. You hear you hear Gadget say, "What are you doing?" My mom taught me if you bang on the fence hard enough, you can get them down if they don't want to play. The
Hey, your mom had
Again,
it
your
wrong.
mother's a heinous bitch, and I jump off on the away from the area.
So wait, is this the dog in the second one? So is the fence between our yard and our yard and their yard?
So it is. So the order goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I restart at 5, 6, 7, 8. So you are the backyard fence line is what you're running.
Yeah. But is this dog in like house number 2 or house number
4?
4? Okay.
Right beside
So
you.
it's on the. Okay, I gotcha. Okay. Well, I am going to, since 3 is my yard, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am going to drop down into my yard.
You hear it's starting to spread a little bit like wildfire. You hear like the mutt on the other side. It's a poodle mutt, which seems pretty high and proper. And says, "Oh, you hit the fence and you can knock them down? I didn't. I've never even tried that."
Oh, killer!
Doesn't
why
seem
don't you
like
come...
it's been successful.
Killer, why don't you just... I'm over here. You just have to come on the other side of the fence. And we can play.
I must have missed something. Who's Killer?
Killer's the puppy.
The Great Dane puppy.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Mom called me Killer.
Killer,
Oh, that's right.
I'm right over here.
You hear Killer starting to dig underneath the fence. But it is starting to spread a little bit. You hear the mutt. She is a poodle mixed with a Labrador, but she's a Labradoodle. But you still call her a mutt, even though she's technically a hybrid.
A Labradoodle?
Labradoodle. She says, "Oh, Cleopatra, did you fall down? Did the puppy knock you down?"
No, darling, I left the scene.
Oh, sounds.
All of that barking was giving me a headache.
Oh.
I don't know why they must be so loud and obnoxious.
Come now, Killer. You don't have to dig under the fence. You could probably just knock this fence over.
I can't read his eyes. Oh God.
Doc Claw, I love where your head's at, but make sure you have an escape route, darling.
I don't know if I'm strong enough.
Of course you're strong enough. You're Killer.
Your mother wouldn't. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Well in hand, or well in paw.
Well in paw.
You hear the fences start to rattle. So 2, because the German Shepherd's inside right now. 2, 3, and 4. The fence just rattles and rattles. Okay.
I think it's time to head inside.
Jane Bond, I need you to roll me a d6. You're the only one still on the fence post.
All right.
No, Ms. Bond, I expect you to die.
No, it's
No,
not.
I expect you to fall.
I got a 5.
You are holding on, but it is not fun. It is not fun that this fence is rattling so hard. Cleopatra, your house is 8. Currently not occupied with any dog.
Of course, the highest number, befitting my station.
Jane, do you run back to your house?
Yes. Yes, as fast as I can.
As you run back to your house and you jump down in your yard, you see that your owners look over and say, "Oh, Jane, look!" But you don't you don't hear that. You go, meow, 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 and they hold up what looks to be identical to the puppy that's in the fence 4. Must be from the same litter.
Oh no, so
And you see its
Jane's
eyes.
gonna give this loud screeching hiss, and she's gonna scream, "Oh my god! There, I told you they were populating. Look, now I got one in my backyard."
The little puppy says, "Oh, Fluffy."
It's not fluffy. And don't call it small either. Look at the feet on that thing.
As the owners put it down, they hear, "Meow, meow, meow, meow." And they tell you, like, they put their hand out to, like, try to tell you to calm down, but the puppy just rushes towards you, Jane. Jane Bond.
Bombed.
You jump up on the fence.
Roll me a d6.
Hey, come on now. Get your bloody paws off me.
6.
Manage you jump right up on the fence with no problem, and the dog starts slamming its paws onto the fence and it says, "Get down, bad toy, bad toy."
Listen,
Get
I
down.
ate your toy. I ate your toy, kid. Get out of here.
Come on, killer.
You hear the bulldog. He's slamming his. The fences are shaking, real bad, Jane. And you see the owners. Your owners turn around and they look around. And they say, "What has gone into these dogs?"
They're just evil.
Hey. Listen closely, Pooch.
Roll me
Do
d6.
you hear the music? It's the ice cream man. It's at
5.
Staying on the fence, you're still fine.
It's ice cream man stopping by to give you some treats.
Starts to jump up to try to nip your tail down.
What are you doing? What are you doing? It's
Bark
the ice cream man.
I don't know what that is. Get down. Get down.
Treats,
Man.
lots of treats. I know you know that I need treats.
You have treats? Give me treats. Give me treats.
No,
Give me treats.
the ice
Give me
cream
treats.
man.
Give me
it's
treats.
the guy in that
Give me
truck.
treats.
Hear the music? Do you hear the music? It's the ice cream man.
Give me treats. Give me treats. Give me treats. Give me treats. Now
Listen, you snot-nosed brat.
And now that he started saying it, you hear the schnauzer Scott turn around. Treats? Treats. 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 The bulldog. Treats. Who said treats? Who's got treats?
The ice cream man. What's wrong with
Robbie.
you guys? I keep trying to explain to you.
Cat's got treats. The bulldog says as the gadget turns around, looks over at Dr. Claw, and rushes at Dr. Claw. Treats, 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 treats. You have treats?
I swat at I swat at Gadget. You'd have treats.
Roll me d6.
Jane's gonna.
Oh no, it's a 3.
It's a 3. As you swat, it doesn't scare Gadget. He's used to your little spicy attitude, but he just starts licking you and licking you, and it is slobbery, and it is messing up your fur, and it is and he is just, and when you try to get away, he's like he is barreling over your poor little He's licking your face. He's licking your ears. There's a
you infernal monster!
Cleopatra, you hear your comrades in danger.
Show the love.
Have I made it home?
Yeah.
I'm going to rifle through for my human roommate's chocolate stash. Because if these motherfuckers want treats, oh, they're gonna get some motherfucking treats.
You find some.
This might be the darkest episode of.
They're threatening to tear us limb from limb.
This is war. Roll me d6.
I'm just giving them diseased blankets. That's all.
Wow.
It's not up to me what the germs do.
I would like to say that I am not affiliated with Natalie in any way.
You really should distance yourself now. I got a 2.
A 2, you're looking around and you cannot find chocolate for the life of you. And this girl, like, your caretaker normally has chocolate everywhere.
I flash back and I remember her packing them on her.
Like, damn it.
Her luggage.
She was gonna be gone. She was gonna be gone long enough. She took her stash with her. I guess I'll head back out. I can't leave them to die. Then I'll really be outnumbered.
Is there a tree anywhere around me?
Oh, yeah. You're still on the fence post.
Okay, is there a tree anywhere around me?
Yeah, there's a tree. There's a tree in your
Okay.
backyard.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
run to the front door. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get in the tree. I'm gonna try and come up in the tree.
Roll me d6 for a jump to the tree.
Six.
As you jump over,
Elegance and grace.
as you jump over to the tree, you've been in this tree a few times, so it's not too hard for you. You land perfectly in the tree. The puppy chases you to the tree and says, "Treats, treats, treats! You said treats. Give us treats. We want treats. Treats. You want treats. We want treats. You give us treats. Treats."
Go ask the two-legged ones for treats.
You brought treats. You brought treats. You give treats. Treats.
Don't have no treats. It's
You're
the
a
two-legged
liar?
ones.
Dude,
I'm not a liar. I said
cat-
the two-legged ones have the treats.
First you say you have treats. Now you say you don't have treats. The little puppy, like, teeth starts to growl a little bit. Cats are liars. Cats are liars. Cats are liars. Cats are liars. And you see Gadget looks over to
Well, this
you.
is going
Doc-
downhill quickly.
Gadget looks over to you, Dark Claw, and is too busy looking you to pay attention to what's going on. But it is spreading, like all the
I want to run to the front door of whatever house the trouble's at and jump and hit the doorbell and see if that gets the ducky's attentions.
Oh, that's a very good point. Yes, roll me a d6.
4.
4. It is a success. It's not your most graceful jump, but it gets the job done. And you were in a rush because
Yeah, I left a little too early and just I smacked into the wall a little bit because I had to stretch to recover.
No one saw it, so you're feeling a little bit good about that.
Yeah.
But you didn't what you knew what this was gonna happen. They were already growing in numbers. They were banding together. The last thing you
I
knew
told them to get in the houses. I don't know why they didn't get in the fucking houses.
As the doorbell rings, the puppy looks around and says, "Oh, doorbell, and it runs towards the door. And all the other dogs calm down as they rush to scratch on their doors, and they go inside. You see the owner, Jane, Bond, you see your owners look over and say, and they open the door and they're, Minnie,
Staying in the tree. I'm staying in the tree.
Psst, 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 psst. Minnie. Psst, 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 psst. Minnie, Minnie,
Listen to
Minnie.
these two-legged creatures. They're sitting here trying to call me to my death. What is wrong with them?
I'm just laying dejected in the grass.
As you walk, as they walk in for a minute, Jane Bond is terrified. Cleopatra, you're the only one who hasn't walked inside is, or you know, he seems pretty happy to see you, and he kind of like he continues to lick you, Doc Paw, but when you try to move away, he like paws you to hold you there, like no.
I will squirm away.
Roll me a d6.
2.
2, not going anywhere. You're just, you're so gross. You're so, ugh, so gross. The worst part is when he pounced on you and started licking you. You're pretty sure that there's a little turd nugget not too far from your face. Luckily, not on you, but just enough to be making you feel even worse. And when you look at it, he turns around and he's like, "You're like, don't worry, I won't eat it. You can have half."
Your generosity is overwhelming, Gadget. But isn't the mailman supposed to arrive soon?
Mailman. He takes off running, and he starts barking, "Mailman, mailman, mailman, mailman!" Cleopatra, do you jump back on the fence to see your comrades?
Yes.
Roll
Oh,
me,
good. You're still alive.
roll me a d6.
Oh.
Yeah.
Roll a trace.
Your first jump is not successful.
Oh,
So it's like you jumped, but you're probably tired. You had to run all the way around the house and then make a
Let's have
gigantic
another
leap.
reroll.
Nah, it's not worth using on that.
You want to run? Do you want to make a? So you stay down the bottom of the fence, so you hear Cleopatra.
No, I'm getting back up on the. I'm getting up on the fence.
Okay, so you try again.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Roll me a d6.
I'm not staying on the ground. A 6.
You do manage to get up on the fence. As you get onto the fence, you see Dot Claw is just reeks of slobber. We're talking awful reeks of slobber.
My condolences that all your free time will be devoted to bathing tonight, friend. But good you're safe.
You see Jane Bond in the tree looking like a Halloween cat, completely poofier than normal.
Well, it seems I rang the doorbell just in time. You are welcome.
no, I just used the mailman ploy.
But yes, but the doorbell that got the new threat. It's like they were specifically bred to murder us. It's hard to not take this personally. I think your humans are against us all.
Well, so far my humans
So,
haven't-
sacrificing one of their children, I'm sure, is more on the table and palatable to you now.
Yes.
Which is good. Because my human took all the chocolate, but I'm sure there's still peanut butter I did not check in that cupboard because I knew I had to come and be the hero. So,
So there's no one at your house.
again, no, you can't come over and eat until you vomit.
I don't want to eat, I just want to rest.
No, yeah, you can. Given the circumstances, it would be cruel to not provide you respite. But again, if you eat so much that you vomit, I will send you to your certain death at your home.
Do you jump onto the fence, Dot Claw?
I do.
Roll me a d6.
5.
5. It is a success, but it is a sloppy success. When you see Dot Claw jump onto the fence, it almost makes a splatter sound. You almost wanna,
My God, you need to towel off. I don't understand wet tongues. Dry and prickly. That is what a tongue should be. Not soft, velvety, and liquid.
Humiliating.
Oh, and you stink. You stink real bad.
Oh, oh, you smell like one of the puppies.
You smell
But
like
you,
that
you,
smell.
you take it to your grave, Doc Claw. At least, you're pretty sure that Jane Bond and Cleopatra do not know that Gadget eats poop.
All right. Well, bathe yourself on the lanai first before you enter the main house.
Yeah, no, I definitely do that, but do you at least have some water I can drink? Tongue is now just.
It
Come on.
Sure,
looks
there's
to
enough
me
liquid
like
on
you've
you.
had enough.
No, but I need
Yeah.
this horrible taste in my mouth. This taste of dog.
Well, has the mailman come yet? Because approximately 5 quarter hours after that, well, that's when the automatic sprinklers go off. If you're brave enough to wait and stand in the spray, that's your best bet.
Hey,
Remember this indignity.
chickies! You see the male tomcat appear. He's big, fluffy, and orange, and he says, "Hey, I came at the right time. Am I right? Why are you so wet?"
I
Do you have
smack him in
a
the face with-
particular
I smack
fetish?
him in the face with my slobberiest paw.
Ugh. Listen.
Do you have a canine fetish? Because,
No.
well, then, we all sort of freak of it, so you should probably be gone.
Oh. Well, you know,
Aren't you getting the whip?
I'm just like in the area, you know, I'm passing through, and I just, you know, saw a couple of favorite little tails on the fence, and I just thought, you know what, I introduce
Yes.
myself.
Well,
I didn't. It's strange I haven't smelled you around here before.
oh, is this that we've never met this Tom before?
Yes, no, never met him.
Okay.
I
Well, I've heard that before, and then it's all good as catnip until the next morning when I wake up in my cat bed alone. And you don't come by again. I've been played before, mister. Not again.
Hey, I'm a loyal. I stick around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what they all
Just
say.
another fuck, Tom. Be on your way.
Hey, what can I change? You know, they call me Ginger Snap because I'm so good for you. I'm great for your memory, and I'm good for your last. I'm good to last.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should have named you Chester.
No. Listen, I mean, you may pass, but how about you don't normally look like that, right?
Tell you what, go 2 doors down, ask for Killer. Sexiest little kitten you've ever seen.
Roll me d6.
Oh Lord.
I got a 1.
Does that one stay?
No, I'm gonna use my reroll.
No.
Should I let it ride? Robin, should I let it ride?
I think you should.
Alright,
I
I'm
don't know
gonna
what
let the 1
happens.
ride. I'm gonna let the 1 ride. I don't want to
Alright.
break Robin's heart.
The tomcat looks and says, "Joke's on you. I know that's normally a dog name." Because, you know, I've seen a lot of dogs. You know, I'm actually pretty fantastic against dogs. You know, throwing a couple of claws taken care of a couple
Yeah?
of dogs.
What's the biggest one you tagged?
Big fluffy one. Big teeth.
Tell you what,
I think it needs an interview.
this one over here, pointing at Doc, has got two. Has got a pair of canines. A small one that's still kind of big, and a full-grown one. You swat one of them?
You'll have kittens with me?
No. We'll think about talking to you some more.
Listen, I'm looking to get some of that good catnip, if you know what I mean.
Well, the good shit doesn't give itself up easy, does it? So if you
I
want to
mean,
stroll along until you get an easy yes, you go right ahead.
So you want me to hit one of these dogs? I just have to hit it.
Yeah, we got a little problem around here. We got too many dogs. We need to show them who's boss. We're just poor, demure young ladies over here. We can't do nothing about it.
Tell you what, I'll hit that. Then I get a. Then what about a little bit of a, a cat, like a little cat playtime.
You and Doc can have dinner on the lanai. A date, not promising anything physical. She's a lady, it's up to her.
How about it? Do you clean up well, or is that like your normal?
Usually a stunner. I promise you. But this illustrates the problem. This gorgeous feline meets a potential suitor. She looks like this because there's so many dogs.
This is why I hate dogs.
Right?
Tell you what. I'll take a kiss from you, a grooming session from you. If he looks over at Cleopatra, I'll take a date night dinner with you.
You get nothing from me until the dogs go into civil war.
Oh, you're feisty. You got a lot of.
I know my worth.
Listen, I can make it worth a lot of things. You know what I mean?
Now, how many sphinxes you see around? Not many, is it? Nah, most humans, they like them fluffy. They want something to rub their fingers in. I'm exotic, baby.
I don't know.
You wanna add a sphinx to a notch on your
I think you're easier to hold on to if you know what I mean.
Well, it's only one way for you to find out. Help us get these dogs into a civil war.
Okay, so civil war, dinner with you. If I just slap the one down there.
No. Oh, dinner with that one, Doc.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I can't. I have to wash my fur tonight.
Why don't you? How about we wash each other's fur?
Well, darling, if you got a date, I should probably let you in the house to clean up faster.
Just give you a look, a real dagger look.
Well, I very rarely play a character that's willing to pimp out her friends.
I'm seeing it's all on the table. What about you?
Her name's Bond. Jane Bond.
I want to call you. I want to call you double stuff because that's what I want to make it tonight.
No. The name is Jane Bond, okay? Jane Bond. You don't be calling me nothing. In fact, don't even call me.
In the background of her saying that, I'm like, pointedly choosing that time to work on a little hairball.
So you're saying it's a maybe.
I'm saying, don't call me. I know who you are. I seen you in these parts. Or one looks just like you.
Listen. I make wonderful kittens.
I know. I see him parading all over the neighborhood. No. It's all right.
I think maybe somebody might else be
Yeah, how many
interested.
cloisters you have and you don't take care of them?
That's not my job.
You bringing them? You bringing them? You
that's
bringing
a
them rodents? You bringing them birds? You bringing them nothing, aren't you?
listen. That's not my job. That part's
You
not my
just
job.
pump and dump. You just pump and dump.
Listen, I'm doing the most important part, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I don't know what you mean. I don't get it.
Like I said, you're fuck Tom.
Guys like you come dime a dozen, no thanks.
Can I try and sneak into Cleopatra's house while they're all engaged in this
I've already
discussion?
said if you're gonna go on the date with him.
Well, I didn't say I was going on the date.
Fair point.
roll me.
I forget that, like me, you tend to talk like a fae.
Roll me a d6. Claw.
4.
4. You do manage to slink off. No one notices right away because, God, this tomcat is so annoying. He rubs his tail across your face, Cleopatra, and he says, I think you're just feisty because you ain't had me. You know, once you had me, it's hard to say no. Once you had a little bit of ginger snap, yeah.
Am I JoJo Siwa right now?
Who's that? I don't know who that is. But you can be tonight if you want. That's what,
I'm gonna lap some water out of Cleopatra's bowl.
It tastes so good. She has one of those recycling water bowls, right? It has a filter in it and everything.
Charcoal filter, top of the line. Stainless steel too, none of that plastic bullshit.
And then I start bathing after I've taken some water, and I bathe.
You see the tomcat look around. He's like, "Look, if neither one of you want to have my kittens, I'm getting out of here. I'm not here to deal with some teases." My mom
What
used
business women?
Yeah, fence
And you're a
post teasers. That's
Lothario.
what you are.
You can call us whatever you want as long as it's away from here.
He jumps down and he starts walking. He's like, I didn't even smell you anyways. You don't have any scent to you. I bet you're Spade.
Every day more glad of it.
You're lost. He kind of saunters away as he jumps down. And you see a cat like down the road start walking, and he's like, "Hey, kitty, hey, kitty, I've got a proposition for you." The female cat looks at him, takes off running, and they both run out.
I bet he doesn't base his business properly.
He's just a player.
He's probably worried about it making him seem queer.
At this point in time, Cleopatra, Jane Bond, you noticed Doc Claw's gone.
Ah, she must have gone inside and taken me up on my offer to clean up in there.
Well, that was probably a good thing. She did kind of smell like.
So bad, but now it's probably going to be in the carpet a little bit.
Didn't explain that one.
Which
You
is
don't
why
even have one of those.
I was
at your
trying to keep
house.
it on the lanai. Well, if she packed her chocolates, it's going to be a while. It's going to be a lot of quarter hours.
Good.
Cleopatra, you see the mailman. The dogs start barking. Here in a minute, you've got at least 10 minutes before the automatic or the automatic sprinklers will go off.
Wow. I'm still in the tree, right?
Yep.
We should have kept him around until the sprinklers went off.
I think that would have been a good idea. Maybe we should call him back.
No, I don't want to deal with it.
No!
Could have been useful, though. He was either going to bat a dog in the face, which would have been amusing to watch, or he was going to die, and that would have solved one of our problems. Dog's got a body count.
Dog's got a body.
Yeah. Look, I wasn't even.
You heard
thinking.
Killer, that's why their mother got sent away.
I wasn't even thinking.
We gotta get him a body count. I'm off. It could still be a biped child,
Well,
but I do. I don't know.
that would have been quite humorous.
You, Jane, Jane Bond, you hear your owners walk out. They're like, psst, 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 dee-doo, and they hold up a little squeeze treat. Dee-doo, there's a deer. Psst, 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 psst.
Pa-pa-dow!
What are you trying to do now? What you trying to do to me now, kid?
Dee-doo. And they kind of gesture for you to come inside.
I don't think I want to go inside. I'm not. No, that's okay. You just go on. Go on about your business.
They hold up the squeeze treat up to the tree. Dee-doo, psst, 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 psst. Dee-doo, psst, 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 psst. Psst, 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 psst. Dee-doo. Sometimes
Get the dog in the house. I ain't coming down for no treats. You got a new dog friend. It's making me nervous. No thanks.
As they put a little hand closer to you, what do you do? Do anything?
I jump over to the fence.
You see the owner kind of like look a little upset with you.
Well, you shouldn't have brought home the dog. Yeah, see what I mean? Can't even talk English. It's inferior. Why don't you get rid of that thing? Can't even speak properly. And so she just kind of turns her head and looks the other direction. That that wonderful cat ignoring look.
This is very interesting over here.
The owner walks inside and says, and shuts the door.
I'm gonna parade. I'm gonna glide.
Roll me a D6.
Yeah, I tried gliding very good. I got a 2.
Oh no.
I'm not gliding very good.
Jane falls off the fence, Cleopatra. And she's like, she turns around, starts walking towards you, and then just falls right off the fence.
Having troubles, dear?
Well, I'm gonna jump back up on the fence here. Let me try to jump.
Roll me a D6.
Let me try to jump back up. Oh my god, it's a 1! And so I run right to the fence.
Right. As you try to, she tries to jump back up on the fence. She doesn't make it. Her paws like scratch down on the fence, and you see your owner come back out and starts rushing towards them.
I'm sure all of the rigmarole with the puppers has gotten it thrown off, and that's why you're having troubles.
And you see the little puppy rush out behind the.
Right.
Lovely to know you, dear.
You can jump back up, but he is running towards you right now.
Okay, I'm gonna jump up. I'm gonna try to jump again.
You roll 2 D6s down.
I got a 3 and a 4. I got 7.
That is a catastrophe.
Oh, is that a catastrophe?
Our first catastrophe.
I died.
Look at her poor face. No, catastrophe means that everyone must throw a D6 in now. So all 3 of you will roll 1 D6, and depending on the outcome of it will depend on if it's positive or negative. And you'll have to storyline how you all help Jane in this situation.
If it's a success.
If
it's a 3?
If it's a failure, that's a 3. Well, that's a failure.
I got
Cleopatra.
it too.
That's
I got
okay.
one.
So,
Oh my
congratulations!
Oh my god, we didn't
Yes, you
save
do
her.
die.
The end.
See, so
The end.
we all know why. It's pretty obvious why Doc Claw hasn't been helping you because Doc Claw is too busy being on the inside.
Yes,
Cleopatra.
I have found Cleopatra's fluffiest bed, and I am.
Now cleaning yourself on that? Oh no, Cleopatra's never gonna let you inside the house again. Cleopatra, I assume doesn't want to risk her life. She's made it.
Absolutely not.
And Jane Bond, you and this dog run straight towards you.
Do you want final words for posterity?
What?
Thank you.
What? Got it.
God,
She died as she lived, confused.
Confused.
roll me a d6. Jane.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. A 2.
Oh no, the dog.
I'm not gonna lie, playing this fucking cat's kind of fun.
The dog jumps on you real quickly, and you just hear a loud bark and growl, and you hear toy as it grabs you.
Does it look like it's gonna go to a bad place?
Looks like it's gonna start doing that thing where it starts shit.
Because I will death from above this thing.
Yes, it does look like it does. He looks like he's dumb enough to try. He doesn't realize that it's a bad situation. The owners freak out, and they're rushing.
I'm gonna jump down and try to just smack him in the head. I don't want to draw blood because I don't want to be marked as the problem. But I do wanna make it like a pronounced thud. I feel a little secure because the humans are on their way. And they're not gonna want to let their dog eat a neighbor's cat.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
That's
do I
bad
hear all
PR.
this? Do I hear all this commotion?
Do you scream, Jane? I assume you scream.
Yeah.
Yes,
If you're in my fluffiest bed, good luck. My white noise machine is on 24/7.
roll me 2d6s. We'll
It's
see.
playing the sounds of mice.
I have to roll 2 d6s.
No, Doc Claw does.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do I have to roll to?
If you hear.
To hear.
Oh, but what do I have two?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have 2d6. Yep,
Oh, why though?
because you rolled a 1 earlier.
Oh. Oh, wasn't that? Oh, do they count on catastrophes? I didn't realize that. That's a 5 and a 4.
5 and a 4. That is a success. So you do hear the screaming. Maybe it's because Jane Bond doesn't scream very often, but when she screams, it is awful to hear. It is not good. Cleopatra, roll me 2d6 as you death from above this dog.
Roll me potato salad. Oh, continuing the trend, a 4 and a 5.
4 and a 5. It is a success as you land down on this dog. The dog lets a little bit of a yelp and drops you, Jane. It jumps back and it was like...
I do yell death from above while I jump, by the way. Like it's a video game move. And I have to say it to do the move.
You hear the puppy say, "You're not playing fair! That's mean! 2 against 1 is not fair!"
Can
One
can
yours-
run in-
it's-
can I
we
run
do
in
it
at
by
that
s-
Can I run in at that exact moment and go, 3 against 1, you mean?
Da, da, da.
Your size isn't fair.
You're
You're so much bigger.
you're not fair.
Oh,
True. No, that's an accurate observation. Yes.
everything's fair in love and war.
You see the owner scoop up the puppy and it's like, no,
Are they yelling at the dog?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm gonna saunter off a hero and get back to high ground, but not like. I don't want to look like I'm scared to be on the ground level. Like I'm trying to play it off that I'm not scared to be on ground level, but I am gonna saunter to the nearest thing I can jump up on.
Roll me 2d6 to hide your fear.
I look terrified. I rolled 2 1s.
Oh, you're
Oh,
at 4
God.
now. So yes, it is. You are definitely...
Anybody want to die? And I mean a D6, not to perish,
Yes.
because that is my special thing. Oh, do I have to do something special, or can I just do it?
Oh, yeah, that's at 6. When you hit a roll 6.
When I
No.
roll a 6, I can give a noise.
Yeah, your quirk.
Okay, gotcha.
I would like to also act as if it was my arrival that actually saved the day.
As you try to jump up onto something, you miss Cleopatra and you hit the ground, and you see Doc Ock jump up on the fence. Roll me 2d6.
Oh, I didn't jump. I just looked terrified.
Oh, fair enough. Just terrified.
Yeah.
Doc Claw, do you jump? You're jumping up onto the fence. Roll me your 2d6.
Yeah, 2 1s.
Oh my gosh! We're twinning. Well, I guess in this case we're losing.
We're Toulousing. Now 4. Jane Bond was the one in the fight, and somehow Doc Claw and Cleopatra has gained the most dice. You
It makes sense that I gained 2 dice trying to look nonchalant.
you
Because in real life I am a disaster pansexual. So.
you Cleopatra. It a little bit startles you when you hear. Ed,
I jump like I don't jump up on anything, but I like leave the ground when the entrance made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what caused the controlled fire. So as Doc Claw goes to jump and hits, she hits the fence for a moment. Doesn't actually get onto the fence, but scares the piss out of you, Cleopatra.
Yeah. I jump up and my body like twists weird because I like don't know what to do for a second. Just utterly embarrassing for her.
Jane Bond.
I do that thing where like I like bathe my paws like nah, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I didn't do anything.
Good. We're both never going to talk about it ever.
That was what I wanted to do.
Jane Bond, you roll me 2d6 to see if you could keep your cool after everything that you've been through. Because you've been through.
Oops, wait a minute. I did that wrong.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, sorry.
No, I don't apologize. What?
Oh my god!
What did you get?
A pair of ones, and we're both using frickin' roll 20. So roll 20. The last 4 d6s it gave were ones.
So you're also, but you know what? That makes sense for you, Jane, as you just got let go of by this dog. When you hear something hit the fence.
After your hero best friend.
Yeah.
Right?
How do you freak
Death
out?
from above.
Timber!
How do you freak out?
Oh my god, what's going on? Did somebody lace our catnip or our treat or what? Man, this ain't even right.
Jane Bond is actually the weed cat and the catnip cat of the street.
It's an ironic name.
Right?
Yeah.
Somebody laced our food. We're like not getting done.
Now we know. Now we know the type of owners Jane Bond has.
They're
just like getting stoned and watching James Bond movies.
they're flower children.
And I used to be their flower child, and then they brought this creature in.
Now we've got a flower mutt. Now we've got a flower mutt. Better not be giving that damn pup my catnip. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, don't worry, it doesn't do nothing for him.
Bye, I don't want to waste it.
That's
The owner
fair.
goes to move the dog into the house as Your other owner, Jane Bond, kind of stumbles around. He does this sometimes when he's gotten it too much into his catnip, and he looks over. He looks over to the two of you. He puts his hand out to pet you, Jane Bond.
I'm just like frozen, just like yeah, whatever.
Squeeze me, baking soda.
Good. He pets you and he. He picks you up to like check if you're okay, and he kind of holds you a little bit, and then it looks like then he looks like for a minute he's gonna take you into the house.
Oh no, we ain't going in the house, please. I just jump out of his arms.
Roll me a d6.
No,
sorry, roll me 4d6. Yeah.
Oh my god.
What's the cap?
9.
9.
No, duh. Jesus Christ.
9 lives.
13.
Well, I'm feeling better
Oh.
about my 4 now that that's only like halfway.
Well, no, each one of them. What's your out of all the dice? What is each dice?
5, 2, 4, 2.
Yeah.
5, 2, 4, 2. So
Do we
it's
have another catastrophe?
that is a catastrophe.
Because it's tied. It's tied successes and
Yep.
losses.
Yep, catastrophe. So I need each one of you to roll me a d6.
Got
Show
some
me-
bad news for you.
I got a 4.
4?
I got a 2.
A 2? It's all on Cleopatra.
Well, bad news bears, because I also got a 2.
That is a failure.
Wah, wah. That's gonna be a TPK. All these cats are dead. Welcome to bummer time.
You see, you see the owner starting to bring Jane Bond into the house. What are your attempts, but your failures in helping Jane Bond to try to get free? Jane Bond, you obviously are trying to get free, and you are not being.
I'm gonna run over and try to shark the legs. Like I'm looking for pets, but I'm just trying to like if they trip and fall, they're gonna let her go. You know. But like I'm doing it all sweet. Like, look, I just saved your cat from your dog. Love on me too.
I'm just gonna give a really sad y'all.
Oh.
Like, why are you taking my friend away?
You can tell the owner is just far too nipped out to pay attention.
That's true.
That's who.
I mean, thinking you're gonna witness your dog tear your, yeah, that would be.
Jane,
Well, I've never been ignored like this.
Jane Bond, as he reaches for the door, you have one more attempt to get out. Do you try to get out? The dog is literally waiting at the door.
Dude, get out, get out.
I'm gonna try to weasel my way out.
Life or death, claw them! Claw the biped. No, but I'm saying it very calmly, so it's just like, meow. But I'm saying like kill or strike him.
Go for the jugular.
Claw his
the
face.
jugular.
Just saying like the meanest things so sweetly so that the human thinks that I'm being nice and fun. Scar him for life. Maybe he'll...
Yeah. So I'm gonna take a swat.
Okay, roll me 4d6s.
Or is it 5?
No, because she didn't roll
No,
one.
because there wasn't a nat 1 in there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got 2 6s, a 5, and a 3.
That's a success.
That is a success.
Oh wait, no, because catastrophes, if you fail, you gain one, don't you?
Oh, I don't know that.
Let me double check. Oh,
I'm not smart or gorgeous enough to write a system like this.
I believe.
Now,
so.
Natalie's got the beauty.
I'm glad everybody agrees.
No,
I'm gonna
wow,
go get a
I'm
snack.
distracted. That's not true. Let me.
Yeah, Natalie, we all know you're the beauty, you know?
I'm not saying I'm more. I'm just saying.
Everyone. Let's see.
Never say it was more. It'd just be untrue.
Natalie, you could definitely write a system like this. I'm expecting stray kangaroos to come out any day now.
Crikey, mate. You rolled a nat 1.
Crikey. can't believe this is happening. If you roll your dice and you end up negative.
Looks like there's a hole in the bottom of your pouch and your jelly escaped.
All these more
Yes,
jellies that
if
way.
it's a failure,
It's funny you
everyone
mentioned that
gains a.
because my roommate apparently met a baby kangaroo in a comic book store today.
That is
Wait,
correct.
what?
Oh my
Yeah.
god. So yes,
I
at
want
a
to hear more
failure.
about this at some point.
So
So wait, do we all get them, or does it just
everyone
Rita?
gets them because it's a failure on everyone's part. Yes.
So we're
How
all
come?
gonna
How come
up
I
to 5?
failed? I mean, these were big dice.
because technically the people who were supposed to help you.
The failure from the before times, not the one you just rolled.
That's true.
Oh my god!
good-
I'm like, I got 2 6s. Damn it!
Good news though. The good news is that I'm not gonna retroact the last one because technically you failed both your catastrophes.
It wasn't that roll though. It was the one before that.
Yeah,
It wasn't your one with 2 6s.
correct. It's because the catastrophe when you're supposed to team up and you all fail, you all gain a curiosity dice on the failure because it's a team failure.
There's no cat in team.
No, there's
What are your
not.
guys' powers? I don't. Can anybody make them go away?
I can exchange our exactly the same dice stacks.
Yeah, I'm
I can give you one and kill somebody off faster. Do we not pick anybody that can take them away?
They can choose. Robin can technically they can choose to trade someone's curiosity a stack with their own, which is just trading 5 for 5.
Yeah, I know, it's really funny.
Right now, technically Natalie can give one of their curiosity dice to one of their feline friends, and Raging Rita can take a curiosity dice and take their curiosity dice and cut their number in half. So they're the only
And she
ones.
just rolled a 6. And she just rolled a 6. So she could do that.
Mm-hmm. Let's do that.
So she can cut hers in half. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll drop hers from her 5. She will go to 3.
Oh, we're rounding up. Harsh.
That's the way they play in Texas Hold'em place.
So good news. Technically, Claw does have an eye to who she would want to trade with.
So Jane, you've always been my best friend.
And I can give one away to whoever has the lowest amount to help save my bacon.
Oh no. So as the door opens, you see the other owner scoop up the dog, and you hear the dog say, "You're being mean! We just want to play! We just want to play!
You're too big to play with.
We just want to play!"
You're too big.
As the owner puts you on the ground, Jane in the house, puts you down, he goes to shut the door.
And I run right to the door before he shuts it.
Roll me your 3d6.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay, I got a 2, a 6, and a 1.
Okay, so you gained 1. But the good news.
And I'm good. Oh,
But
what?
you good news. So you did fail, right? 2, 6, and a 1. You did fail, but you gained 1, but you do quirk, so you can half yours into 2.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Okay.
Because of your ability.
Okay.
You ended up with less dice somehow.
Yeah. But you still failed. As the door shuts, you feel your body pressed against the sliding glass door, and you see Cleopatra and Dot Claw on the other side of the glass door, and the owner's just,
We
So
have
I'm
to
gonna
rescue.
just-
We have to rescue her.
So I'm gonna she's gonna paw at the door.
I'll speak fondly of you for the rest of my days, darling. I see it now. She had the voice of an angel.
I'm gonna sit outside the door and meow loudly.
Oh, fine. Meow. Like, she's not even saying anything. She's just literally saying meow.
Roll, um,
If we must put on the charade.
okay, Dot Claw, you roll me 5d6 first.
Mm-hmm. 22.
So confused. Yes, correct.
I got a 6, 3, 4, 4, 5.
Oh, good.
Damn, Gina.
So that's 6. You had 3 6s.
No, 1 6.
Oh,
1 6. Okay,
that
so
was almost the.
But I got 4 successes and only 1 failure.
hey, that's still pretty good. And you get a quirk, so you get to trade your stack with someone. Who do you trade your stack with?
Well, I'm trading it with
Jane.
with the Janes.
Oh no.
Now I feel like I've earned it because I'm trying to help them get out of their murder house. So I feel like I've earned.
What
this
I'm hearing is
exchange.
that we're both heroes. That's what I'm.
Yes, very much so. But heroes who know our worth.
Exactly.
So now I have a 5.
You have 5, and Doc has 2 now. And it's a
How
success.
kind of you.
As it is a success, the owner comes back to the door and opens the door and goes, shoo,
Run!
shoo,
Run!
shoo, shoo,
Run!
shoo,
Jane! Run!
shoo, shoo. Do you run out the door while the owner's trying to shoo your friends away?
Yeah.
Roll me a 5d6.
Roll me potato salad.
I got a 4, a 2, a 6, a 3, and a 3.
Hells yeah. Oh, I mean, that's a failure.
No.
That's a failure, but a 6.
Can I
Yeah,
get
but
can
you
I
got
get a can I get a re can I do I have a reroll left?
I have a reroll and I haven't reused it yet, so can I use my reroll?
Yeah, you can reroll one of those dice.
Okay, I
It'll
want to
give you a success if you reroll 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would it?
it would.
Yeah, let's get rid of that 2.
Okay.
Alright.
You and the captain
Big
make
money,
it
And it
happen.
gave me a freaking 1! Are you kidding me?
Cheeseburgers.
So, hey, the good news is because of your quirk, you're gonna go up to a 6, but you're still gonna go down to a 3.
See,
That's
See,
good.
I
You
made
go-
the smart
Oh, can
play.
you do your quirk on 1s and 6s?
No, because she had rolled a 6 earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, you let her keep the 6 from the reroll, even though she rerolled?
But she only re-rolled her 2.
Oh, that's true.
So she still
You're
gets
not
her...
kind and generous. You're just follow the broad logic.
So, she's got 3. So,
I guess playing by the rules is kind of. No, it's not. That's bare minimum. I'm being brainwashed.
so
Anyway,
she has failed. The owner grabs her.
Can I
I'm
try
gonna
to
run in.
Can I run?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna run in too. Yeah.
Okay, Cleopatra, you
Absolutely.
said first, so roll your 5d6.
that's unfortunate.
What did you say?
Because I would have rather have not ran in first. I got a 1, a 4, a 5, a 3, and a 3,
All right.
which is a massive failure.
Well, not massive.
But you're up to
No.
Do you
6.
have any Do you have any rerolls left?
I don't think so.
You do have one.
Oh.
Oh, well, I'm gonna reroll my 1.
Oh, that's a smart way.
Suck on that.
That's true. That's fair. Fair. How dare you? I updated
I got a
it already.
4. What did you have?
So now that's a success.
That is
Yeah.
now a success. You make it in.
Damn it! Why did I do this? I should have taken my extra die and stayed and gone home. I ate too much and vomited.
Ate too much and vomited. All right. Dot Claw, roll me your 2d6.
All right. Whoa, 4 + 5. So that is 9, which is irrelevant, but it's a 4 and a 5.
It's not irrelevant because mathematically, if you roll the 9 on 2 dice, it has to be a success in this game.
Now, because it could be a 6 and a 3.
Or a 6 and a 2.
Nope.
And then a 1 for Jesus, because we always make space for him.
Slick would like
You
you all to
didn't let me
know.
finish.
Slick would like you all to know that he is very glad that he never, when he played on Monday, he never got this high in dice. It's very tense watching you all.
Oh, it's
Well,
very
I
tense
think-
being us all too.
I'm pretty sure the first time I played for Natalie's adventure, didn't I? I think my character got up to like 7 or 8.
Yes, it
I
was
think so.
so intense.
It
'Cause
was
I remember
so
Na-
close to.
I remember Natalie be like, I didn't want to murder cats tonight or something like that. Like that
Yeah.
is not my plan. Okay. So I'm sorry. What was
4 and a 5.
a 4 and a 5? So it is
Yeah,
a
so-
success. So you do make it inside the house as well. The owner looks at you upset and he lets go of you, Jane Bond, and like goes to shoo the other 2 cats out. Roo! Woof! Woof!
I'm just making a scene. I'm just meowing like a ton.
I'm being a slippery little snake. Just slippery little snaking.
I mean, I'm
Trying to
saying
not get caught until Jane is free.
I'm trying to say murder dog. But I'm saying it in cat, but going murder dog, murder dog, murder dog.
We will not stand for this. We will not stand for this. Take your dogs and
Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what.
down with dogs. Down with dogs. Okay, roll me
Downward dog.
Oh my gosh. Jane Bond, are
Oh
you
my
running outside or are you
stars.
staying inside? Are you watching them?
No, I'm staying inside with my friends.
What?
Okay, well you see this. You see this, the 2 of you. It's James Bond watches you all in your spectacular.
We're trying to help you escape, darling.
Can we
Cleopatra.
like push? Can we all run and try? Can we run and push her out?
Well, Cleopatra, roll me 5d6s as the owner tries to pick you up.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Where did my... There it is.
Oh, cool. Was that fun?
I rolled a 5, a 1, 2 6s, and a 5.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So.
That.
I'm gonna give my new die to Doc Claw
Why would you do that?
Now Doc Claw has 3.
because you have 3 now. I'm trying to help you out, give you a little extra chance to succeed. I am once again a hero.
With a success, you do not get picked up. The owner will then go turn to you, Doc Claw, to try to pick you up. Roll me 3d6s.
Oh, 1 plus 4 plus 5. So 1, 4, 5.
1, 4, 5. So you're at 4 now in your dice.
So is the door open?
Yeah, the door's open.
Oh,
So, but it's a success still, though, right?
Yeah, it's still a success. You do manage to stay
Yeah.
away from the owner's hands. So
And
both of
Henry,
you,
you oafish oaf.
so Doc Claw and Cleopatra do manage to stay out of the owner's hands, and Jane Bond, you're just sitting there watching.
okay. Well, I'm getting ready to run for the door.
Okay, you run for the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll me 3d6.
Are you kidding me?
And that is
A 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. That is a no.
It's
Yeah.
easy as do, re, mi.
Maybe. 1, 2, 3.
Do you just like do the bird thing where you just
TPK.
run into the pane of glass?
Yep.
Dog.
Mhm.
Ring a ding 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 dong.
You're a shaking sound as she runs towards the glass door, and the owner just freaks out and just shuts the door real quick.
This is gonna end in the puppy killing 3 cats in this guy's living room. And he's gonna be so fucking traumatized. And I honestly hate that for him.
You do hear the dog in the far away, like shaking the door. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
I will go for his fucking throat if you let him out.
Go for his fucking-
I'll run my claw from stem to stern. His mouth will become his anus.
Why?
Because it'll be one orifice.
There's so many clippable moments in this fucking session. Okay. Yes. The owner looks over. Like does a gesture to the other owner in the back.
I would now like to sit very primly,
He
as
goes,
if like I'm judging you, biped. You have done wrong, biped, by bringing this killing machine into our midst.
he goes to pick you up first, being that you look like the one who wants to be picked up. Roll me a 4d6.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to avoid getting picked up. But when he picks
Oh.
me up,
Mm-hmm.
I want to do the thing where I just put my eyeball right up to his eyeball.
You're gonna nuzzle him?
Not really nuzzle. It's the thing that our cat does, where she like puts her like eye right up to your eye as if she's giving you some sort of weird cat eye exam.
1 or 2?
Kinda. Can you see me, human?
As you do so, the owner just looks at you. He's very high right now. As he goes to open the door again opens it just to get you out. So he's going to yeet you. You can tell. He's like gonna throw you out the back door.
I'm gonna leap off of him.
So you leap off and you land in the backyard. He
Oh no! I'm leaping the other way.
Oh, roll me a d6. Roll me 4 d6s.
6,
I believe
5,
in you.
2, 5.
6, 5, 2, 5. So it is a success, and you have your ability, so you can trade with someone. Who are you trading your stack with?
Wait, who's got what? 4? Don't we all have 4 or 5?
Well, Jane Bond has 4, and Cleopatra has 5.
Yeah. Well, wait. So yeah, I guess there's.
You don't
I guess
have
there's
to use it.
not really any point.
I mean, you could
No.
trade, or technically you could trade with to wash it out.
You could give it to me, and then if I get mine, I can give mine to somebody else.
The
We can just keep
negotiation.
trading them around. Well, I mean, if I picked up another one, like at another time when it's smart. Or you could just let it ride, because we're all almost the same.
Yeah. Well, wait. What's your ability again?
To give one away.
To give one away.
I do believe it's specifically one, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I guess I won't. I was trying to figure out if there was a reason, if there'd be a reason for me to take it and then exchange it for, give it to. I almost said Azure. Rita so that they could split it, because I feel like that's really the secret, is to give them to
True.
Rita to But I feel like since it's only one, it doesn't really.
Well, I don't think we want to stockpile her too much in case she rolls ones, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but
It used to be the Sphinx used to give 2 dice. Be able to give 2 dice, but
Oh, I got nerfed?
yeah, you got you got nerfed
This is bullshit.
because you almost murdered people.
No.
Because you had to give your dice away.
Oh, I have to give one away when I do it?
Yes, you have
Oh.
to. So it's like
no. Well, then I guess
Gotcha.
I'll exchange with Jane. I mean, but it doesn't make any difference. So
okay, so washes out.
yeah,
Washed out.
All right.
washed out
It
from
is-
Washington
It
D.C.
is, a,
For you.
it is a success. So you're back in the house. The man be like, and he gives out an exasperated sigh. And he goes to grab you next, Cleopatra.
Oh, you think he do?
The door is still open though right now. He forgot to close it.
And I have 5, yeah?
Correct.
46215. That's a success.
You managed to dodge him.
I gain 1, but I don't take it. I'm gonna give to Jane.
Congratulations, Jane. Now you're at 5.
To the
Thank
door.
Tied with
you
me.
so much.
Tied
Thank
with
you.
me.
Thank
You're
you.
tied with me. I have to give one.
Yep, it's
I
true.
know it's all right.
I don't have a choice.
I'm
And
loving it.
giving it to you.
To freedom, my friends.
not
Oh, Robin
I'm
also
loving
had
it.
4. Oh yeah, and because you can have them. Yeah.
So I can have them. Yep.
To
So-
freedom.
And there's no functional difference in you having 5 to 6. So we might as well get you. Try to get you stacked
Yeah,
with 6.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And what? I mean, there's really no difference between 6 and 7 when it comes right down to it either. When you think about it.
All right.
Well, there is actually. 7 would be better because then it would go to a. Oh wait, no.
No.
That's actually
Yeah, it would
worse.
be better. Yeah, it would be better to be an 8 at that point, which that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, exactly. Then you
Which
might
would
as
be
well just be an
nightmarish. Yeah, it would be. All right, Jane Bond,
Yeah.
do you make the first run out?
Yeah, I'm gonna run right for the door again.
Roll me 5 d8s. Or sorry, 5 d6s. 5 d6s.
And did you even consider having cat, sir?
So I got a 4,
Why
a
another
6, a 4, a 4, and a 1.
So you got a 6,
Uh huh.
a 4, and a 4, and a 1.
Uh huh.
So you did succeed. However, you did gain another one,
Mm-hmm.
but you quirked, so now you dropped it down. So you went from a
Mhm.
6 because of your 1, and now you're at a 3.
Yes.
I quirked. I quirked.
Delicious.
I twerked.
And you have a feeling that your fellow friends are looking at you real like, yes, keep getting those dice off you. As you rush out
Water
the
off
door.
a duck's back.
You rush out the door. Doc Claw, you're next.
Okay. Is he actually going to try and stop me?
I mean, he's right now. Assumingly, this is right after like he tried to grab Cleopatra.
Well, I got a 2, 6, 5, 4.
2, 6, 5, 4. So that is a pass, and no effect. So you do make it outside. Cleopatra, you're the only one left in the house, and he looks at you and he's like, he gives an exasperated sigh because he was too busy trying to grab you, and the other 2 cats got out. And he looks at you and he's like,
I'm gonna start sauntering to the door and see if he just lets me go.
Yeah, he opens the door and he kind of shoos you. Shoo! Shoo!
I'll look back over my shoulder when I'm out and he can't slam the door on me, and I go meow, like a little thank you, meow.
You- he lets out a soft sigh and he looks over at Jane Bond.
She's staying at my house tonight, biped. I'll have her returned in the morning.
Nope. Nope. It ain't happening.
Well, you've heard the lady.
It
She'll be in
ain't
touch when she
happening.
wants to be.
I'm not going back.
Look, I don't think I can have a roommate. You can crash for a
No,
few
but
days.
could you have two roommates, perhaps?
Heavens no.
It's
There's
alright.
only the one litter box.
I'll sleep on the porch.
It's self-cleaning, but
Surely your owner can get more than one.
well, yes, but she's out of town for a while. So if you guys could stay housed for the next, I don't know, she took her chocolate stash, so we're talking. She's doing quick mental math, and she's like, 3 or 4,000 15 minutes, quarter hours.
Well, I'm sure it'll all work out.
Oh, I think I got a 0 in the wrong place.
As you walk out.
I'll do the calculations in my litter tonight and tell you later.
The calculations in my litter. As you walk towards the back fence, you hear the lab going through little energy, kind of like kind of excitedly yell, "Claw, Claw, Claw, you coming home? Claw, the mailman didn't come. Claw."
I'm spending the night.
Mailman didn't come.
I'm spending the night at a friend's.
I'm having a sleepover.
Can I
And
come?
you're not invited.
Can I come?
No offense, but no dogs allowed. It's not a race thing, darling. You won't just fit in that. You just won't fit in the cat door.
You see him. You see he's digging underneath the fence. He's trying to get. You see his little face start to peer underneath the fence. You see his
Oh,
no.
ever so close to being able to hang out with your friends. Did you tell all your other friends to dig holes too?
I'm coming over. We're gonna hang out together.
I bolt for Cleopatra's house.
Roll me.
Mhm.
Roll me a roll me 4 d4s. As you run first to jump onto the fence.
Well, the two of you are fucked. It's lovely been being your friends. We'll have these last few days together. You know what, Doc? Eat till you vomit. Just do it on the lanai, please. It's the least I
1
can
plus
do in
4
your
plus
final
6
days.
plus 4.
Oh, sorry. Repeat that. Sorry.
1 4 6 4.
1, so you bring up to 5.
Yep. But I'm going to exchange it with somebody.
Yep, and you have to exchange it with someone. So you're not.
Who's got the least?
Jane's got
I
3.
do. I got 3.
Then Jane, congratulations on your 5 dice.
5?
Yep.
Uno, dos, tres, catorce.
Yep.
It's only 2 more. You handle them like a champ.
Oh, the way you were going, I thought.
We call you the
I got
recycler.
I know.
We call you the recycler. Congratulations on your 5.
Great.
Now you got 3. As you successfully jump onto the fence, you see Cleopatra. You see the dog's snoot now starting to pierce underneath the ground. He's getting there. He's
That
getting
is some fast digging.
there. He's super excited. He's like, "Wait for me, Claw! Wait for me, Claw!" I saved a booty treat for you.
A booty treat.
Ew.
What are these booty treats?
Ew.
So
Grossed out.
I don't even know if I use the cat door. There might just be a small cat-shaped hole in the wall of Cleopatra's house.
What is a booty treat? Because I can tell you I'm putting something together in my head
You
and I
just-
do not like it.
Yeah, you just hear.
Yeah,
Claw
it's
saying,
exactly
"It's
what you think. It's a booty treat. Ooh.
Roll me. So I assume Cleopatra and Jane, you're jumping onto the fence to get into Cleopatra's house next. And you see his little snout come up. And he's like, "It's a treat that comes from your booty. It's recyclable.
That's exactly what I thought.
That's
It tastes just as good twice."
Ew.
I'm sorry.
That's why you're
You
a
were
dog.
just in my house with 2 flavored slobber.
Can I get a jump on the fence from you, Cleopatra? Roll me 5d6.
No, we need to sort this out first.
Oh, he's-
Were you in my house?
She's already ran back into your house.
Oh
She
yeah,
cleared
no,
the fence.
I can't even hear you. I don't.
She's in your yard right now. heading towards
22161.
2, 2,
Do I have to
1.
give one away for each?
Yes.
Wait,
I'm gonna give 'em-
161.
Yeah.
So
Oh wait, no.
so
I
you-
only have to give away. I only can give away one.
Correct. So you give one, but
I
you
give
have to
one
set-
away to Robin.
Do you not? So you don't make
It's
it
too
out to
bad
the
you-
fence.
It's too bad you couldn't give me 2, isn't it?
It is.
Jane
But only
Vaughn.
because I'm at 6, so it's literally becoming terrifying.
Jane,
Like, if it wasn't for my thing, I'd have 7 right now.
it's true. It's true. Jane Vaughn, can you jump onto this fence? Roll me 5d6.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Oh my lord, these dice want us dead!
I got 2 1s, a 3, a 4, and a 5.
Oh God.
So you're up
What
to.
did I say? These dice want us dead.
That's a 7. So
That's a 14.
well, no, but Jane's up to 7. But overall,
Well-
is that a pass or a fail? Sorry, I know I heard 1.
2 1s.
That's a fail.
So it's
It's
a
a
fail.
fail.
So both
Did you-
Cleopatra, I think Cleopatra and Jane heard what like the actual like butt treat was, and it just like shocked them enough that they missed their jump.
Right? We're just.
And it's
I
and
think
Cleopatra's.
I think Cleo literally just sat down and was like, "No, answer me right now." My entire worldview is shifting below my feet. I do not have the confidence I can make it up.
And he's like, yeah. He's like, they're really good. They're really good. And I think it's now affecting Cleopatra to know that all the slobber is like that was in the house is. That's why it. You always wondered why.
Did you clean your muzzle before you sipped water from my fountain?
Oh, I don't think you know. I don't think you know about that yet.
Oh, you definitely sipped water if you went in the house.
No, I
You-
definitely did. I'm
You
just saying, I don't
said
think
on
you-
the lanai. You said on the. I have reason to suspect that you did because you
She
said on the lanai
showered
that
in
you
your
ne-
water.
you asked for water.
She showered in your water. Didn't you hear it, babe?
You
She bathed
specifically
in your
asked for water on the lanai. I have.
I sure
I
did.
have
I
reason
mean,
to
you-
suspect.
You certainly. I mean, you can suspect, but you don't know.
Well, that's all I'm trying to do.
You don't hear any response, but you do have a feeling. Doc Clar, do you walk into the house?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You have a you. He whirls his
I
head
gotta,
through,
I gotta drink some more water.
and he goes.
Well, you're clean now.
Well, I know, but I'm
He's,
thirsty.
he says. He says, "Don't worry. I have lots of butt treats to share.
Ew.
I only eat 6 a day."
You have
Ew.
6 p.m.s and no.
It's a big dog.
Well, it's only one butt treat. You know, sometimes you pinch them off a little short.
Oh, it's getting worse.
Sometimes I want a fun size.
Oh.
A mini
Oh.
bite size. Ew.
And occasionally, when somebody leaves yarn or a shoestring out, I have a candy necklace.
See? Do you all do Jane Bond, Cleopatra? Do you try to make it up on the fence again?
Yes, I'm
Yes.
shaking off of it.
Roll me your 66.
Hells yes.
I have
Oh,
7
I know,
D6s.
but
I have 6, 4, 4, 1, 2.
okay. So you get another one, So you get another.
No, I don't. I don't.
But you give it
I
away.
do.
Correct? You give it away.
Yeah.
Who do you give it to?
I literally can't take it, even if my dear sweetheart wanted to. So it's gonna have to go to Robin.
You wouldn't.
No.
I would. I did, and it have.
Am I now up to 6?
You're up to
No,
5.
you're up to 5.
Oh, oh, that's not so bad.
You have 5. I have 6.
Jane
Rita
has
has 7. If I
Oh,
could guarantee,
that was a good roll.
I should have given you the. I should have given you the 8. I should have given you the 8.
So.
But I was worried that you would get us 1 and not a 9 or a 6, and then you.
I got 3 6s, a 2, a 3, and a 5, and a 4.
Thank you, Satan.
Thank you. So it halves. So you half down.
Does that mean you have it 3 times? Because that'd be
Yeah.
1. Yeah.
So you half down to. So you go from 7 to 3, 3 to 2, and 2 to 1. Right? Because you've got 3 6s. Right?
Beautiful. We love to see a cascading update.
Mm-hmm.
So you're at 1 now, and you both land on the fence.
Yay.
And you see Doc Claw inside drinking your water. Cleopatra.
I'm fine now, but
There
you
will
did
be-
wash your muzzle off before you sipped before, yes, with your
Of
Poo
course,
slobber
I'm not a
covered face?
monster.
insight check.
Roll me 5d6 Doc Claw.
This is fucking imperative. My character has not made a more important role.
Jane, Slick Lick says, just like that, Jane Bond is a new kitten again. Fred,
Do I have 1 reroll left?
you do. You do have 1 reroll left.
No, this is important, so I'm going to use it.
I have 3 5s, a 3, a 4, and a 2.
Wait, I don't think you're rolling, though.
No, you're good. It's only Doc Claw has to roll. To see
My insight check? I don't roll my insight check?
only if it's a success. So if he fails, or sorry, if she fails.
Oh,
So if
Okay,
she
'cause there's
fails,
no-
then it's an automatic. But if she succeeds,
got
her
you.
life, then you
okay.
have to-
Well, can that one stand?
yes, that can stand.
Okay,
Thank you.
So go.
that actually worked out for me. Okay, so originally I got a 6, 4, 3, 1, 3, and I rerolled the 1 and got a 5.
All right. So
Awesome.
so you have how many success dice?
3 success dice, and
success dice?
1 got 3 out of 5.
Okay, so that means Cleopatra, in order to beat that, you have to roll your 6d6 and beat in success. So how many
But
success?
before that, I would like to use my quirk, and I'd like to give all my dice to Jane.
It's gonna make this. Okay, fair enough, Jane. Congratulations, back on your. You've got 5, and Doc Claw's got 1. So now, how many success dice do you have, Cleopatra, in your last roll?
4.
4. So, Cleopatra, you see through it.
You're as
Doc-
full of shit as my water bowl is now.
But I thought it had the purification thing in it, doesn't it?
It doesn't mean I want poop in there. That means all of my water is filled until the nice lady comes that checks in on me when my human roommate is out of town.
Here, I'll scrape out the poop. I do that thing the cats do where they just like
Oh, you
wash
see
the
the hair?
water.
That's where you scratch out the poop from. Are you sure you're not a stray?
I don't like to talk. I don't like to talk about my childhood.
I'm sorry if I brought up a trauma, but I need you to understand that you have traumatized me. And my stainless steel filtering water fountain, I'm never going to be able to look at it the same. And how am I supposed to explain to the biped that this one's no good anymore? It still functions.
Well, I can break it for you if you'd like.
How many times have I said it's made out of stainless steel?
you see the.
It's suction cup to the floor. They thought of everything with this model.
Cleopatra, roll me. Actually, no, it'd be Doc Claw. Doc Claw, roll me a d6.
She might not even be replacing the filter this time. I don't know the schedule. I don't pay that much attention.
All right. What am I rolling for?
You just now you're realizing that you also laid in Cleopatra's bed while you were cleaning yourself.
Oh, I'm sure that's fine.
This is why I only invite Jane over when the biped's out of town.
4.
This is exactly why.
Do you see that?
Jane never gets fecal matter in my water supply.
So you do manage to keep it under wraps for right now, Doc Claw. But it is in the back of your mind that if Cleopatra is upset
you
about
live
this.
with the shit eater, Jane?
Now
no,
she does.
no, I
Now
don't.
she does.
Now, well, I guess now that if you're gonna count Doc.
Well, don't let them lick you.
Wow.
No,
That's-
no.
Do you think that Gadget is the only dog that does that? No, your new housemate does that too, Jane.
Well, we don't want to generalize. We don't want to be bigots about it, even
I'm
though
hoping they get rid of that pesky thing before I get back.
No, you are in the same boat I am now. I'm in, Jane.
well, they did lock it in a room. They only do that when they think an animal has been bad.
You say as you see like little dirt at the bottom of your water bowl due to Doc's claws in the in the water bowl and everything else. Doc, you
Clean it up. I said clean it up.
I do that.
I'm
thing
gonna go
where
lay in my bed until it's cleaned up.
Again, I do that thing where I reach in and I just kind of like.
roll me a d6.
No, he's got yeah.
Yeah, she's got
Yeah,
one
she's
d6.
got one. Yep.
That's a 6.
Yep. You do.
And it's a 6. How nice.
Trade with me.
Yeah, yeah.
I am gonna trade with you because Robin the player feels a little bad about how this all has shaken out.
You shouldn't do
You shouldn't. It's delightful. It's quite hilarious, to be honest. So as you trade, you got Doc has 6 now, and Cleopatra
No.
has 1. But you know
Yeah,
the
I
best.
know, but I can trade with Jane if I get another 6. So
But this
in
was.
some
I
ways
feel-
it makes sense.
I feel like this was calculated because now Cleopatra can only roll 1 dice to figure out that her bed is like shit smelled.
I don't know what you're talking about, Saito.
This was
I'm not that. I don't think so.
Doc's been laying in your bed.
Six. Oh, hey, Sweetums.
What? You guys saying bad things about dogs?
roll me your d6, Cleopatra.
A 3.
Do I still? I don't have a reroll still, do I?
Nope. You crawl into the bed.
And it smells of an odor.
It does have a little bit of a strange feel about it.
Oh,
So
no,
it
it's in the
has a
bed.
different texture to it than you normally. But other than that, it seems.
I'm
fine.
gonna try to adjust and think I can deal with it, and then realize I can't, and then I'm just gonna go get on the bed. I'm gonna go get on the biped's bed.
As you see,
Wow.
as you see Cleopatra.
Rub off on a corner and then move to another spot, because then I finally got that fucking weird smell off of me.
That's, well, you feel if you don't notice the smell right. It's like whenever someone farts, you're not sure. It's like so you've got like this smell stuck in your nose, so you're not sure if it's on your bed, but you have that feeling. You know what I mean? You're just like it's not probably on the bed, but it's still in your nose is what you're feeling.
Oh my god.
Jane Bond, what do you do as you see Cleopatra climb out of the bed?
I just kind of saunter up to Cleopatra and go, what's going on here? I watched you get from the bed to the bed to the. Now what are you doing?
Well, my bed is not smelling the best, and I think Doc took a lay in it.
roll me 5d6s, Jane.
Um, oh, you know, even McKenzie bothered me. All right. I got a 4, a 4, a 1, a 5, and a 6.
So, congratulations, you gain 1 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Which, because you're 1 dice, and then because you quirked, you go down to 3. You did succeed.
I
As
twerked.
as Cleopatra says, I think, you look her in the face, and you kind of smell, like you smell it, and you just, you have you whether you tell her or not, but you have a good idea that Doc Claw did possibly that bed, and she might have a little bit of a remnants of like dog slobber smell to her because she laid down for a moment. Because cats, believe this or not, audience, cats are extremely sensitive to smells. Okay, they are, and they get really angry easily to different smells.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
I just shaking her head. Yeah. And then she looks out the door. Where's Jay? Where is Doc at?
Doc is trying to get the dirt out of the bottom of the water.
Yeah.
Doc!
I'm
Why
Big
don't
Cat.
you? I think you need to bathe back in that water again.
No, I think I smell fine now.
I'm sorry.
Well, something smells in here.
I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna calmly saunter out to the living room.
And for those who don't know, sphinxes are the hardest to clean because they have oils on their skin.
I'm gonna go calmly walk over to Doc.
Where's water? There's water.
Sit down.
And there's still dirt
and
at
then
the
just
bottom of the thing, but
bat
there's
on the top of Doc's head like they do. No claws out or anything. But just Why? Why do you ruin nice things?
Bad kitty, bad kitty.
I just raise my paw up and I shake it and I go, Gadget! That's my only response.
you hear, I'm coming! It's muffled as do any one of you look out the cat door?
Can I just look out, like, is there like a French doors or anything like that?
Oh, I don't know. Cleopatra's are French doors?
I don't know how nice of the neighborhood.
There's a lanai, right? I don't know. It seems like
I did take
feel like
liberty with that one.
I feel like your owner is just like really like she likes to make her house very upgraded but small, like one of those fancy. So it's a small house, but she's upgraded everything that she possibly can.
Oh, so you live in this fancy house.
So if you wanted French doors, you could have French doors.
Well, it seems like a very bad idea in this situation.
but
There's an electric door.
But it does have a cat door on it, yes. So you can go in and out as you please.
Do they make French doors with cat doors in them?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not some aftermarket bullshit though. It's a bespoke piece. Sturdily made by fine craftspeople with the best materials.
I apologize for what may have happened to your bowl and other things, but I think it might be important for us to shove something in front of the door flap.
As you look out the French doors, you do see that Gadget is starting to dig underneath the fence from now yard 4 to get to your yard 8.
Wow.
I'm gonna walk over to the cat door, and there's like a little. It's one of those that has a lock on it, you know. Well, because you got to keep the raccoons out and stuff sometimes.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna go and try to flip that in.
That's you. Okay, roll me your. You're currently your blood dice.
I mean, yeah, 5. Do you?
Oh well, no. Natalie only has 1.
Oh, yeah, that is.
No,
Oh,
I have.
that's right.
Well, no, I still only have 1, but Rita has 4.
Yes. No, Rita's
Oh,
And
3.
I
that's what
roll-
I was. That's what I
No,
was
she has
thinking.
4 because I rolled a 1.
Oh, sorry. You're right. You're correct. So now you have 4. So with the 1, you do not manage to lock the door. It gets jammed. You rarely have to lock this door, to be honest. And now you're wishing that you would lock it more often.
Can I try to help fix it?
You can try. Roll me your D.
I mean, he's too
6.
big to fit in it.
Roll me 66s.
But it'd be nice to not have his snarling drool on the floor. I think there's been enough of that in the house already.
Oh no. 1, 6, 3, 5, 3, 5. So it's a catastrophe.
A catastrophe plus. So you go into.
Everything you touch turns to shit.
Oh God.
All right. So what do I have to do here?
So everyone rolls 1 dice in. Good thing you
I-
don't gain any. You don't get any quirks or anything because you don't gain any
Okay.
dice. But everyone now has to roll 1d6.
I got a
work together.
6.
A 6,
I had a 5.
a 5,
I got a 3.
a 3. It's a
So,
success.
Yay!
So that means you all will quirk. So that means you all can quirk.
Dr. Deadweight Claw.
So you can
Hey,
you can describe
I
it.
got us to the even thing. I got us to catastrophize because you tried to break the door.
I have to give mine away.
Right. So talk about yourselves. How your 3 quirks. How are you gonna do it to optimize your opportunity?
Well, I would say.
Oh, I can't give mine away.
Because you
Why?
you only have 1, so.
Oh wait, no, I have to give it away. Yeah.
So y'all
Right.
need
Oh
to
wait, no,
just.
I have 2. Never mind. Sorry.
So
you
technically,
need- But you should-
Jane. So Jane can give
No,
you 4.
I have a yeah.
Yeah. So
No, then
Jane,
I'd have 0.
yeah. So if Jane gives you 4, then you can give
Jane
away
can't
1.
give me nothing.
So whoever
Mm-mm.
quirks first is what. So this is your chance. All 3 of you get a quirk, so you can choose who quirks first to get the least amount of dice for everyone.
Oh.
So.
I mean, what I think we should do is I should give mine to Jane, and then. Oh, and then, but can you? I mean, you can't go down to 0. So can you just? What happens in that instance?
I don't know.
So you can't go down to 0. It would
Or
just.
do I become a goddess then?
No.
So
Can
then you would just.
Robin?
I
Can
ascend to a
Robin
higher
trade-
plane.
Can Robin trade with Natalie, and then Natalie could trade with Jane?
No.
Oh, well, that sucks.
So technically, the best
I mean,
route
I
to
could
go-
trade. I could trade with Natalie, and then Natalie could give away 1.
Correct.
Yeah, but
But-
this gives her still 5.
So
Yeah.
Jane could trade with Jane could trade with Cleopatra, and that puts Cleopatra.
No, but they can't trade.
I
Oh.
can't trade because I can't trade. I
That's true.
use my quirk and,
Yeah.
and I cut it in half.
I mean,
So I need to trade with Robin.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think the
know.
best thing to do is-
Does my 6 just do nothing then? That's fine.
I mean, it may end up doing because if you trade,
I can't
the
trade
only-
shit. I can only give one away.
yeah. So
I mean, the
Yeah,
only
I mean-
way that I
Yeah.
think the only way that Natalie can actually do something is if I trade with Natalie, but that doesn't really make any sense.
yeah, no, it wouldn't be healthy. It wouldn't be healthy in situation. So I would say yeah, no.
I mean, I could
it's a
drop
big
the
s-
6 down to a 5 and get Jane and I even
True,
Yeah,
but it wouldn't.
at 5, but that's not.
Yeah, it wouldn't give you the most. So I would say
yeah.
that.
No, I mean, I would say I should trade with Jane, and
You
then
should trade with
Jane
Jane.
would
So this
have
will
it.
wash.
So then
Yeah.
Jane.
Because if Jane quirks, we'll lose one more die. Than
Yeah, because
what
you're
you currently have.
if you quirk at one, nothing happens.
Mhm.
So it's
Yeah.
fine. It's the same thing with people who remove dice and they quirk at one. They don't go negative.
So how many dice does Jane have right now?
4.
4. Okay, so yeah, so I trade with Jane, and then I have 4 dice, and Jane goes down to 3, right?
Correct.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, it's better. Nobody's at a 6. 6 is
Yeah.
when it starts to get scary.
So give me an idea of how the 3 of you work together to actually get this close. Because what happens, the way catastrophes work is Cleopatra tried, it didn't work. But when Doc Claw tried, it didn't work. It needed, you needed the other 2 to help in order for it to success.
No,
So-
we have to. You have to push the flap in
But
place.
this part
Hold it
has
in
to be
place.
pulled. But this part has to be pulled.
Okay, you pull that part, Jane, and I will push this, and then you hold it flat.
You see your wonderful gadget start to wriggle around, and he barely gets through at the backyard as he sits at the back of your door, and he's like, hey, you gonna come out?
Well, I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
You said we'd share a butt treat together later.
You agreed to share a butt treat with him? Are they a delicacy for you? Are you part dog?
I. Sorry.
This is a safe
I-
space, but if you do
I
say yes,
most-
you're going outside.
I most certainly did not. Disgusting. Why do you think I was so desperate to get away?
I think you were just caught. I think you just feel shame. And it's
No.
okay. You just can't be in my house.
Roll me-
Well, we'll talk about.
I love
your
you dearly,
copperpho-
but
we'll-
from the
we'll talk
next
about
yard
your
over.
copperphobia later, but
Roll me a persuasion. Roll me your D6.
My copper phobia,
coprophobia, your fear of poop later, but
it's not a fear, it spreads disease. I might have the tryptanosis. I don't know. I'm terrified for my biped.
Tryptanosis.
roll me your 4d6s for your persuasion.
What's the thing cats can... Toxoplasmosis, that's what I meant to say. Toxoplasmosis. I might have the toxoplasmosis, and I'm worried every day. For my biped. I had 4, you say?
Well, no. Doc Claw has to roll 4d6 to convince you that
Oh,
they do not.
well, I hope
another
you-
catastrophe.
So this is gonna be
Well, aren't
great.
you just a bundle of joy?
Roll me.
How does a catastrophe work when it's a character trying to lie to another character?
I'm not. Wait, no, I'm not lying.
Uh-huh.
So
Then
because
why
it's
are we rolling?
Because it's
Because
it's
because
persuasion.
somebody over
It's a
because somebody over here
persuasion.
is paranoid.
So it's,
I'm not paranoid. You've demonstrated an inability to keep poop in the places where poop belongs. You
Yes, but I
have
certainly
a
don't.
growing track record.
I certainly don't eat it.
I can think of
So-
at least 2 beloved. You drink it. I can think of at least 2 beloved spaces of mine that you have gotten fecal matter, which is 2 more
eating
than I
poop
should
is
be able to.
completely normal. We eat poop all the time at my house, says Gadget.
And
on the
that's
other
why
side of the
canines have notoriously the filthiest mouths out of all creatures.
Come on, Dot Claw. We don't need to be talked to like this. And don't worry, I saved you the other half like I told you.
You know what? That was rude. I apologize. That was rude, darling. I apologize. But unfortunately, you can see the size of the door. Even if we could get it unlocked for you, you're not going to fit in. And that's okay. Not every place is for everybody. Like, I'm not going to go and do your doghouse.
He's like, hold
That's
on.
just not a place for a cat.
You see the
It's a
look on his
dog
face.
house.
You see the look on his face.
And that's a cat door.
You know this look on his face.
I don't make the rules.
You know this look, Dot Claw. You know this look, Cleopatra. And he starts doing circles.
He's
on
gonna
your
try to
porch.
fit through the fucking door.
No. Oh no.
Starts doing circles on your porch. On your veranda.
Oh
I know.
no.
Oh, look, he
no.
brought you dinner.
I just put my paw over Cleopatra's eyes. So
Why
he
don't
doesn't
you
have to
go and
watch.
eat dinner with your fucking brother?
You put your wet claws or paws on
No, I put
Cleopatra.
the dry one on. The dry one.
The dry one that's been touching the ground the whole time, but has been licked on by the dog. You feel?
I am feeling
Please,
very. I am feeling very stabby.
Excuse me, Saito. I bathed very thoroughly.
That's true.
I am feeling very stabby.
You feel a paw.
You know she's got one of those camera doorbells. She's
I'm
getting an alert right
recording.
now.
There's a. I'm sorry. I've eaten a lot today, and it just.
I have proof that you're a bad boy if you drop that juice, good sir. Do you want proof that you're a bad boy in the world? Because if not, you should take your juice to your yard.
He's like, I can't. He starts waddling.
Oh man,
He's waddling.
it's gonna be all over the internet that you're a bad boy. All the humans are gonna see it.
But he's waddling, but it's fallen as he's waddling away off the front, and after he's finished, he takes off running.
I tell you what,
Roll me your d6 in your fear. See if you actually.
if I would have known that's what today would be like, I wouldn't have left that fucking cat door.
Wait, who's rolling what?
I need Cleopatra to roll a d6 to see if she scares the dog away completely.
No, I got a 2.
After he finishes, but he's like, it's okay, we can eat it later. No one has to know.
Or you could eat it now.
They're not very good hot.
Oh.
Christ.
Dot Claws is pretty good
God.
hot though.
Oh God. You let him into your litter box.
I don't have a choice.
You know what? That's fair. That one I'm gonna just believe because he's a bit of a brute.
But you told me it was
Look,
like I cleaned it
We
for
got
you.
off on the wrong foot. How do you feel
You
about
said it was
doing
because I was helping you keep it clean. You said it was okay.
that? You know what? Actually, honestly, that's kind of a genius move. I'm on. You know what? I kind of love that because every once in a while the bipeds take too long.
Yes.
Like, have you smelled the vinegar in my piss? Get
No.
there and scrape it up a few more times.
Can I come in now?
Again, it's a matter of simple physics, darling.
I can try.
The door is sadly too small.
What if I try?
Well, while I appreciate your moxie, I don't think it's best.
Why?
Gadget,
Claw got in.
Gadget, go home.
Oh no.
Okay. Right before he goes home, he marks a couple of
Hey,
places.
Gadget!
Can you take your poop with you?
Yes? He looks
You're a
excited.
good boy, Gadget.
His tail wags. But he marks his way out. He marks something on his way out and crawls into the hole and starts walking and crawls back. You can hear the owner's like, Gadget! Gadget, get in here! And he rushes. Oh boy! It's dinner time.
I just curl up next to the cat door and start bathing sadly.
Well, it already stinks to hell. You might as well take my bed.
Jane's gonna jump up in the chair and curl up.
Okay. Roll me 3d6s. You hear a voice come over the intercom. Outside, you've never seen this before. Cleopatra said something about their owner having, or their human biped having magic, but you hear, oh god, why is there shit on the back, like in the backyard?
I got 3 threes.
3
That'd
threes.
be
Full
great in
house.
Yahtzee.
Yep.
That'd be
Yep.
great in Yahtzee.
It would have been great.
Nope.
Yahtzee.
Failed. So as you try to jump up on the door, maybe it startles you when you hear it over some type of mic, or you hear a human, and they're like, "Oh God, why is there shit outside? How did a dog get? Why is there a dog eating in the backyard? Cleopatra, you okay?
I'm gonna. Do I hear my human? Or the
Yes.
human?
Yes.
I'm gonna run to them and act scared and and worried and indicate the outside
Well,
and just love all up on her.
it's coming from the Ring doorbell. You know that. So you,
Oh, okay.
so you know that she's calling Cleopatra. Cleopatra, are you inside? I don't know why I'm saying this. Like you can respond back to me. Let me check the entire. Let me check the entire camera. You see that? See one of the little cameras.
You know, because we've already set this up, so she's got the camera that can spin around and shoot out treats.
Yep.
Yep.
The camera turns and she's like, Cleopatra.
Don't come in the living room. The camera will see you.
But Doc Claw's already in the living room, and so is Jane.
Shit.
So can I crawl under the couch?
Act like you're supposed to be here.
Cleopatra, who are these other cats? Cleopatra, why is all your water all over the floor? Are they being mean to you, Cleopatra?
Is she gonna well, no, she doesn't understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
She's gonna get up on her hind legs and do the begging for a treat thing.
The little treat shoots out of the machine.
Yeah.
This is the first time you've ever seen this, Jane and Doc Claw. A catnip treat shoots out of this machine.
Whoa.
Wow. Your house is really fancy.
When it comes down, I'm gonna push it over and share it with whoever's the most advantageous for. And then I'm gonna immediately get up and do another beg for another treat.
She quickly presses and you get another treat.
Yeah, and I'm gonna push it over to whoever the other one is. that I didn't give it to before. And one more time. Mama's got to eat too.
roll me a d6.
Roll
Oh,
you
no.
potato salad. I got a 2.
She says,
Oh,
meh, 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 meh,
I
meh,
I break mine in half.
with your paws.
With my paws, yeah. Or I push it back. I just push it back over to Cleopatra.
You see the TV turn on and it's like a cat TV.
Oh, hell yeah, Bird TV.
Wow. I'm
You
telling
guys see this show
is
before?
no, this is like the coolest. These are some
This guy
cool
here.
digs.
She's pointing at a blue jay. This guy is a real son of a bitch. Just sits there taunting you. You bat at him. Go ahead, bat at him. He'll stay there.
I try to
swear to
touch it,
God.
like I do, like real tentatively.
Yeah. Oh, give it a good swat. The human's not here. She'll kick up a fuss if I swat at her hard when she's here, but she's not here.
As the camera turns off and the night comes to a calming end, you hear in the backyard. There's been a change in some of the barking, and it sounds like now there's 2 puppy sounds coming from 5, or coming from 4.
Oh Lord.
All right, tomorrow we find the peanut butter, we smear it on a child, and we hope for a death.
Maybe your owner will yell at all of them.
Possibly.
I'm just so enthused with these fancy digs. Never
This
seen.
isn't what your house is like?
No, I don't have anything that
This
pops
isn't whatever.
out
I
of-
mean, I figured we were just in the mudroom of your place.
No, my house. I don't have fancy stuff like that. Shoots out treats.
Well, again, to me, it's just normal, so I don't think it's fancy.
Does your house do it, Doc? You got that thing?
Oh, good question.
No.
Well, we are only 3 cats. I mean,
Well,
that's a small sample size of the whole world.
The only entertainment at my house is the poop eater.
There you go. That's why you can't have nice things.
Technically, he does. Or technically, he does shoot treats out of his butt. So
Oh,
I mean,
Oh, mess.
so she does have a treat dispenser.
And those are bigger.
And one would say, "What in
Just don't eat them when they're too hot.
That's the title of the episode, I think.
Don't eat them when they're too hot."
Too hot.
As the 3 cats curl up for the night, and they head to bed with thoughts of revenge plotting in their heads. Will they be able to, when they awaken and they check the backyard, they find that Jane finds that the puppy is no longer in the house, but the puppy has been moved over to the other house. The owners have gotten rid of the puppy, or just rehomed it to the brother. But now you have 2 angry Doberman puppy, or you have 2 angry Great Dane puppies in one yard. And one of them brags sometimes. I actually played with the cat before.
Well, I forever stay away from there.
Do you want to bet? Do you want to bet that mutt tore up something in the house? That's why he's at the neighbors.
I think you're the something that he almost tore up.
Well, he probably tore up something even more.
You do.
I saw the look on your parents' face when that dog had you pinned. Good news
Why
is
are
they
those-
chose you.
Why are those
The bad
dogs
news
so
is you don't have a
murderous?
treat machine.
I don't have a dream machine.
Why are those dogs so murderous?
You do find Gadget, who is excited
Here
to see
comes
you, Doc
Gadget.
Claw, and is wants to lick you super bad when you try to get home, and says, don't worry, I didn't eat them all. I saved so many for you. It was really hard, but I did. I I saved some for you. I saved some for you, and get this. Some even have grass wrapped in it.
Oh, how kind.
You're welcome.
Have to move.
A good
You said
thing
they
he's
gave you
not a
indigestion, so I wrapped some grass in it to help you tum-tum when you eat them.
It's a good thing that it's not a vegetarian.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
It seems like however, when Cleopatra's roommate comes home, there is a very angry talking to that she has with some of her neighbors. And there is a now electric fence around Cleopatra's door. Just the very bottom, so if dogs try to dig underneath the fence, they will be zapped.
Well, mission successful. I got what I needed.
Jane, like I said, your parents treat you. They give you tons of catnip when you get home, and they look so worried that you that you were never coming back. And Doc Claw, your owners look super worried that where you were gone, but was super excited when they see that you come back, and so is like I said, so is Gadget. Gadget's super excited. And you don't know this, but they say they're just such good friends.
Do-do-do-do-do. You're living nightmare. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Meow, meow.
And that's how we'll end the. There's
Next time, Gadget.
We're going to rehome you with the puppies.
as we come to an end. Unfortunately, the cats they did get some success. However, being able to remove.
I had a
them
total victory.
Yeah.
But this doesn't mean it's over.
I'm glad we could help.
Doc says us getting licked.
Oh, poor Doc.
Slobbered on.
Mm-hmm. I'm so glad you're home. I missed you so much. I missed you so much. Oh, you taste really like you have a fancy taste.
And Cleopatra's going, yeah. Now how do I get the smell out of here?
Oh, the bed is tore up. She doesn't know how to get it washed, so she's just destroying it so she gets a new one.
It's part of like Cleopatra's owner's like dispute. You traumatized my poor little cat. She had
She's a perfect
fit.
angel.
Yes, and she ripped up her bed.
She tore up her bed, and you know how much I spent on that water fountain, and she still managed to destroy it.
Yeah, she was livid. I cannot be having that. You cannot be having your dogs come into my yard to torment my cat. And next time,
Oh my god.
so I hope you enjoyed. I always enjoy this this game as it brings out some zany, exciting moments because animals are crazy. We're gonna go around the table, let everyone introduce themselves, where we can find them, and we'll go the opposite way around. So I believe that starts off
Robin.
with yeah, say Robin first.
Hi, my name is Robin. At the moment, you can find me here and on Me Lady Setta's Discord. Who knows? Maybe other places sometime in the future. We'll see. My favorite part is I don't know. Probably just I don't know. Poor Doc Claw and poor Gadget. You know. I mean, hey, if you know, Doc Claw has to admit that Gadget's bad, but Gadget has never tried to eat Doc Claw, so that's it's never tried to eat her. So I guess he's not the worst dog.
I imagine they're like siblings, so they got the puppy and the kitten at around the same time. So it's like that
They
embarrassing.
said the couple surprised each other.
Yeah, it's like that embarrassing like sibling.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hate my brother, and my brother's like, oh, my sister's so fucking cool, like super cool. Like I love sharing treats with my sister.
But I think my other favorite part was just yes, the battle scene and Cleopatra's attempts at being a superhero. And the part where we both try to jump on the fence and apparently clonked our heads together, I guess, when we get the top and both rolled nat ones.
No, you startled me when you clonked your head. I was already on high alert because I just bonked a dog in the head,
Which is
and then I hear another fence attack.
You're like, no, not again. I can only
I
handle
got
Also-
surrounded.
I'm so
I didn't realize that Great Danes were such vicious killers.
Well, it's not the breed; it's the
size, the bigger
how
the
they were
dog,
raised.
they're just
Yeah.
little.
No, I know. I was just kidding.
I had a friend of mine that had a Saint Bernard puppy, and she had a redwood deck, and the whole corner of the redwood deck was like gone. She's like, I gotta get rid of this dog. It's chewing up my house.
bigger the dog, bigger the teeth, bigger the chew.
And the bigger the
chew.
poops.
Yeah, that too. That treats.
Yeah, I imagine there's a conversation in that when like Doc Claw gets home and then Gadget's like, some people's butt treats are not as good as ours. I think there's a problem. Doc Claw's like, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just stop.
Just
Don't stop.
Just don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me.
You embarrass me in front of my friends.
I have totally been traumatized by you, and I thought you were my friend.
Also, I just realized that the light was off in here, so I apologize for that.
Oh,
That's okay.
you're fine. We play into the dark, so I get it. I get it. All right, Raging Rita, tell us a little about yourself, where we can find you, and what your favorite part of the session was.
I'm Raging Rita, and you can find me here on Wednesdays playing the Sorceress Azure Fate. And that's about it. And my favorite part, you know what? I didn't have a favorite part. I laughed all the way through the whole thing. I loved it all. So I really didn't have a favorite part. Yep, I loved it. All of it. Every bit of it. I needed that laugh so bad today. was so healing.
There
It was so healing.
There was-
Even if it was all about poop.
There was a lot of moments. There was a lot of moments, but there
There
was
was a lot of moments.
Mhm.
It's all right. It was good moments. Not tasty. I didn't say
Mm.
tasty.
Oh my God.
I just said they
Goodness
were good
gracious.
moments.
Oh my God. All right, Cleopatra, or should I say, Dark Arback, tell us about yourself, where we can find you, and what your favorite part of this session was.
I'm Natalie, also known as Dark Hardwork. You can find me right here, right now, and coming in the near future on this very channel on every other Friday night for a spell, playing Rogue Nebula.
And Wednesdays
And
now.
and Wednesdays, yeah. Well, potentially 1 to 2 more Wednesdays if things go to plan.
Okay.
And yes, my favorite part. I'm gonna say same with Rita. Like the whole thing was just
There were so many good parts.
Yeah.
Like I said, there were so
It
many good
was.
parts.
It was just good. All.
it was a good ride.
It was a
Exactly
good
what you
ride.
want from a one shot.
Right. Yep.
We took it
funny.
seriously, but in a fun way.
Yep.
Had fun with it.
Yep.
We fucked around and found out the answer's joy.
It was awesome.
It was a wonderful one shot. There was mystery. There was plotting. There was
There was
There was
battle.
treats.
There were treats.
there was battle. There was snacks afterwards.
It was just one great big treat tonight.
Oh. Yep,
Such
I
a
think we
treat.
can all agree this one shot was a real
Treat.
warm
Minefield.
hot treat.
A warm treat. Yep.
Ew.
You have to wait to enjoy.
Hot ploppies, get your hot ploppies here.
Gross! Oh God! It's worse. I can see that being a name of something. That's the worst part.
Ugh.
Right?
Oh God!
Is that why
Hello.
Natalie's only going to be in 1 to 2 more episodes of Once Upon a Week because of that phrase
exactly
right there?
why. Yeah.
This is
Aw.
what if she lives through it.
Plopsicles, the new summer treat.
Oh, keep you cool. We don't want we let it cool down and make it nice and. Oh God.
It'd be shitty to overheat.
Oh.
Yeah. It'd be
That's-
shitty not to take your treat.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Oh God! Now, like I have a mind ass in my head now that fucking Gadget eats poopsicles in the winter. Hello.
That's true.
Hello, my name
Yep.
is Milady Saito. You can catch us here where we play tabletop games on Mondays, Wednesdays, and every other Fridays. And coming up here pretty soon, we have some other games that are releasing, like a start to finish game. It's where we play from 11 a.m. all the way to 7 p.m. Where we go start to finish. The character goes from level 3 to 9 to 14 to 18. So it's really cool. It goes through different benchmarks. It is going to be an excavation type mission. It's going to be exciting. We have 2 signs up already. If you're not a part of the Discord, what are you doing? Join the Discord. It's a lot of fun. There's a link down below. This whole session was just delicious, and not a
Phrasing.
in not a way that I would expect.
That's-
If you missed any part of it, I do recommend that you go back and watch it. Thanks so much for coming out. Your captain appreciate you. Safe sails. Bye.
Bye.
Ah.